going on, guys? Can everybody just let me know if you can hear me? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the well, I hesitate to call it a 300k subscriber live, but we haven't hit 300k yet, but we're close. We're close. I think we're like 65 away, but hopefully we'll hit it by the end of the stream or by the end of the night. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? I know Tuesday night is an odd time to stream. And I know a lot of you couldn't make it. But here we are. What's going on? We got some big news in the movie world, huh? We got the Dune 3 trailer. We got the Spiderman Brand New Day trailer coming tomorrow. We got Hail Mary coming out this week. I think I'm going to watch that Thursday. We got Ready or Not 2, which I'm going to watch too as well when I'm back from my trip. I'll be gone for a couple days so I'm going to be going for a couple days starting Saturday. But I'll still be like I have a couple videos stockpiled for the 4 days I'm gone. Godfather is a peak movie. It is indeed. It is indeed. I remember watching you when you had 15k subs. It's been an interesting 2 years, eh? Or close to 2 years, 1.5 years. But yeah. Spider-Man is hype. I don't know about the trailer. I wanted a surprise reaction. I'm going to make a video on the trailer probably when it drops. I think I'm going to make a video on it for sure. How's your gaming journey? Having fun? I haven't gamed since the last time I streamed gaming. So when I'm back, I'm going to start going it crazy on... I think I'm going to do Trepang 2. I'm going to do Trepang 2. What else am I going to do? Trepang 2... maybe some Slenderman, some Outlast. I'm going to try to get some Resident Evil going. I'm going to try to run that. You're a favorite YouTuber. Thank you, man. Celebrating Dune Part 3 looks amazing. Looking forward to it. Dude, Dune Part 3 looks freaking peak. It looks peak, man. I love that trailer. That trailer was sick. I think that's going to be my favorite movie of the year, most likely, to be honest. At least in that genre. Or in the action-adventure genre, you know? I'll probably like it more than... I have a feeling I'm going to like it more than Odyssey. I'm going to like it more than Avengers. I'm going to probably like it more than Disclosure Day. But anyways, Dune looks great. Bro, my friend said you look like Wando. Interesting. Was Sadie character confirmed? No, not yet. I don't think she's going to be confirmed even in the trailer tomorrow. She's just a hooded figure who has like powers. She can explode things and use telepathy. Do you have any hobbies that not a lot of people know of? I think you guys know pretty much what my hobbies are. It's besides martial arts and film stuff. Yeah, no. Thank you for the $2 and a whack beatbox. Those Spider-Man clips was shit. I didn't think they were that bad. There's just clips. I like the Punisher one the most. I don't think I'm gonna find this. I don't think the villains of this film look that interesting. From what I've seen, from what I've heard, the villains are, you know. But I hope I'm wrong. Bro, I'm gonna throw an old odd character out for Sadie. Firestar. Could be Firestar. Could be Firestar. Who do you guys think she's playing? Do you guys think she's playing Jean Grey? Thank you for the thank you for the $2 though, Anwar. I appreciate it. Zafy, are you Harry Sisson? Sison? No. I'm excited to see Michael Mando's Scorpion again. Yeah, he'll be. Yeah, I'm excited for Scorpion for sure. I just don't know how long. There's so many different villains I've heard that are in this. I will say I'm excited to see Tombstone, but none of it's compelling to me as much as it was before. I didn't like the first Dune. I didn't like the first Dune either. I thought it was way too slow. I thought the pacing of that movie was horrible. It's a well-made film, but yeah, Dune 2 was freaking peak though. Random, but do you think that Kurt Cobain case will be reopened, as they said, have more info on the death not being a... I have no idea, to be honest. Zafy, you post every day, right? I've been watching so every day all day. I still find you vids. Yeah, I've been posting every day, man. That's how you grow in this game, man. Reliably. You post every single day without fail to the point where even half your audience gets tired of you and your views plummet to an abyss. 'Cause that's what's happening to my channel. I see you don't take part in your hobbies with that mask. It's too clean. I haven't done coke in a while. Thinking of getting back on it after I'm back. Nothing will happen with Kurt Cobain. Nothing ever happens. Zafy, do you think Iron Fist and Luke Cage are going to come back? Yes, they're coming back. In my opinion, they are. Because the actor for Iron Fist was commenting all over Kristen Ritter's posts for Daredevil Born Again, and Luke Cage, I think, is confirmed to be coming back. Homeless guy just took a dump in my building's alleyway. That was probably Micro. Zafir, are you in Aries? No, I'm definitely not in Aries. It'll be fun if Sadie Sink's character is in OG and gets beat in the first half hour. I really hope they don't make her a villain for most of the film, though. I don't. That's kind of lame. We need someone who's actually like properly evil and badass. Bro, thoughts on Sony releasing clips of Spider-Man New Day instead of just dropping? It's so stupid, to be honest. Just drop the trailer. Or if you're gonna drop the trailer tomorrow, then just do that. Why do you got to do this? Oh, we're gonna drop a couple clips. Oh, it's never been done before. Who cares? For a reason. Look at what Dune did. Look at what Dune did, right? They just dropped a teaser, and it's like it's an amazing teaser. It's probably gonna be way better than whatever the hell Spider-Man brand new Day's coming out with. You got Paul Atreides doing war chants with the sickest music. I think Hans Zimmer's is coming back for this, right? With the sick music playing in the background, and they just show the scenery, the cinematography. Looks beautiful. Although I will say, didn't him and Zendaya break up in the second one? Why are they back together and have a kid? I thought he would be with Florence Pugh in the third. I thought he'd be married to her and miserable. But they're kind of maybe they're showing like it in they're splitting the time. So in the beginning they're going to show him when he's a bit younger with Zendaya, and then shit's going to go down, and then you're going to see him buzzed up, and it's going to be like a flash forward. Dune will go down as the best trilogy since LOTR. Probably. Your cinema. There's also the Dark Knight trilogy, though. The thing about the Dark Knight trilogy, though, is it just has the second movie is just an all-time great. The Dune 1 was kind of but Dune 2 is amazing. I think Dune 3 is going to be even better. Like the Steam Boys help him these the algorithm overlords. And your cinema videos are quite instructive. I want to tell you, thank you, man. Dude, all my movie videos have been flopping though, views wise. It's crazy. It's Doomsday is about to be real, dude. I'm actually surprised Dune is actually like putting the foot down. Wonder Man was actually one of the better shows Disney put out. I actually like the. I didn't watch it yet. I like the story though. It's about like an actor. I heard it's not really a superhero show until like the final episode or whatever. But I do like Trevor. I do like the guy who plays Wonder Man. I like him. I'll have to watch it. Invincible is coming soon too. Dude, there's too much shit to watch, bro. I'm not even gonna be able to watch the first episode of Daredevil Born Again when it comes out. I'm gonna be watching it the day after. I'll still make a video on it. Forgive my ignorance, but do you have a video on Batman and Rob Pattinson or however you spell it? Of course, man. I have like multiple videos on him. I have most of my videos on that are about what part 2 should be. Part 2, Dune is better than Dark Knight. Hot take. No, it's not better than Dark Knight, but it's very good. Dune Part 2 is my favorite movie of 2024. I liked it more than Oppenheimer. A lot of people were glazing Oppenheimer. I'm like, bro, Dune 2 is better, trust me. Dune low-key boring. Well, the first one was. The Sci-Fi Channel version of Dune is superior. The what? Dune will be way better than Doomsday, probably. Are you looking for? I hope so. Are you looking forward to Spider-Man Noir? I am indeed. When is that coming out, guys? We got The Boys coming out too. Shit. Still haven't seen Oppenheimer. Don't think I ever will. Oppenheimer is good. Still haven't. Which one are you watching first, Dune or Doomsday? When are they coming out literally on the same day? I'm watching them both. I'm probably gonna watch them both back to back on the same day. Might watch Dune first. Actually, I might watch Doomsday first because I don't want to get spoilers. Doomsday, you know they're gonna be amplifying spoilers everywhere on social media. You got to get to that shit quick. With Dune, it won't be that like it won't be as crazy. With Doomsday, they're gonna show every single thing on social media. Dune is boring as such a brain rot take. Indeed. Oh, that Dune that was like in the 90s, that was decent. The Dune in the 90s was kind of corny. Can't wait for the Boys final, but most you could say that about a lot of sci-fi 90s movies. It's great to be in another live stream with this community, Zafy. Good to have you, my man. I hope Odyssey's good, but I'll keep my expectations low. I think I'm gonna like Odyssey. I don't think I'm gonna love it personally. It'll be interesting to see Christopher Nolan take on Greek mythos, but I don't know if his style. I don't know. I feel like honestly, Denis Villeneuve is the kind of guy who could take on something a Greek mythos story, but we'll see. What are you most hyped for about 2026? Dune 3. Dune 3. Um, Doomsday, basically Doomsday. Hi Zafy, do you think Zendaya is an Angelina Jolie caliber actress like Hollywood wants you to believe? She still feels like a child star. An Angelina Jolie caliber actress. Um, no, she's not. I mean, people would argue that Angelina Jolie isn't exactly the standard to set, but I don't think very highly of Zendaya's acting ability. I don't think she's bad. I just don't. Yeah. I want to see more Jensen Ackles. He better be in the boys show and he better kick ass and he better not die immediately. To be honest, the second movie was good. I say the first Dune was boring because it was all set up. The first Dune had a pacing issue. I don't find the movie like boring, but it had a significant pacing issue, and the story itself that's being told in the first Dune is just not as interesting as the story in the second film. Yes, it's all set up. It's set up. It's the initial attack, and then it's everything else is what happens after. Paul Atreides' arc comes to fruition after that. Seeing Pattinson's Batman in a snowy setting with snow dropping is something I'd like to see in the next movie. Indeed. Every time Nolan is underestimated, he delivers. Yeah, he does. In your opinion, who's the most powerful live action superhero in history? In movies and shows, no matter which universe. Who's the most powerful live I mean I don't know. In history, superheroes. The most powerful. So let me think of the most powerful ones: Doctor Manhattan, Superman, Silver Surfer in the first in the Fantastic Four 2, The Rise of Silver Surfer. That brother destroyed Galactus by himself. We have to recognize that's a feat that's unmatched by a lot of heroes. Sentry, Thor in Infinity War was pretty strong. Wanda, if you even count her. Maybe Doctor Manhattan. I don't know. If we're talking about anime, I have no idea because I'm not like you would have guys like One Punch Man, Goku, and all this kind of crap, right? Um, I would say Superman at his peak form in anim. What is his peak form in animated? It'd be like Doctor Manhattan, Jean Grey at her strongest, Wanda at her strongest. I'd probably say it's up for grabs between those three. If we're talking about just from movies, Doctor Manhattan is tough. He's a freaking crazy powerful being. Um, Obviously, there are cosmic entities. Yeah, someone mentioned the Beyonder, but I'm talking about like just strictly the heroes. Would I count Beyonder as like a superhero? Maybe. I want to see him in a live action movie though. Superman made Steppenwolf look like a child. Yeah, Superman in Justice League in the Snyder cut. Hey Zafy, would you consider horror your favorite genre? I don't know. Maybe dark comedy with some horror aspects. Yeah. For sure. I think whatever genre Get Out and Ready or Not are, I don't think they're the same, but those two are pretty good. I appreciate your content, both movies and the other information videos. Thank you, man. We need a Zafy subduing Dr. Manhattan video. Oh, that'd be a good one. How to defeat Dr. Manhattan. I'm gonna do one on how to defeat Wanda Maximoff because I think it's actually really easy. How do you rate Christopher Nolan movies, and what is your favorite one? My favorite Christopher Nolan movies, besides The Dark Knight, is Prestige and Inception, I think. Oh, and Memento. Those are the three that stick out to me the most. They're like miles ahead. Like I like Interstellar, but I think Prestige, Inception, and Memento are like peak. What about Jean? Yeah, Jean Grey, Phoenix Force is up there too. Jean Grey, Phoenix Force, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Manhattan. Those are like the three the cosmic beings, and then Silver Surfer you can add in there too. And we'll see how far Sentry goes. Is Jared Leto the corniest celebrity on earth? He's definitely up there, man. He's definitely up there. There are a lot of corny actors, man. Thank you for the $5 Alf3647. Hey Zafy, did you ever finish Attack on Titan? If so, did you like the ending or not? I think I did like the ending. The problem is, someone talked to me about this on stream. I don't remember what actually happens, which makes me think I don't think I actually watched the final episode. I watched when he transforms into the Founding Titan and causes the I don't want to spoil it, but he like nukes a lot of people. I'm gonna actually I have to rewatch it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up Death Note and I'm gonna rewatch the ending of Attack on Titan. I know he like nukes humanity. I actually Loki did kind of like that. That Founding Titan was sick, man. That design is scary as shit. Dark Knight, Inception, Dunkirk. Dunkirk was good too. Live action Jean Week is Wolverine killed her. Well, yeah, this X-Men 3 Jean Grey isn't the real Jean Grey. That doesn't count. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like Wolverine should have been incinerated. Oh, he has adamantium. It's not what she was doing was not burning people, to be clear. She was incinerating them on a cellular level. And the filmmakers didn't understand that. Idiots. Um I actually thought Wanda Maximoff in Multiverse of Madness is that's how powerful Jean Grey should be, even more so. She was just like just snapping people out of existence. Those wizards. It was announced a while ago. James Gunn is going to do live action Teen Titans film. Which character do you want to see? Beast Boy and Raven for me. Do you think James Gunn will do well with the film? I think with a team up ensemble, he does well. I think he tends to do better with those. I think when he tries to do solo films, like just about solo heroes, he gets caught up in the team ensemble by just the way he naturally writes. So I think if he's just sticking to a teen ensemble, it'll be better for him. I think I would say Beast Boy and I would actually agree with you. Beast Boy and Raven are it. I really want to see Raven, just because I want to see the relationship with Trigon. Sup, Uncle? What's up, man? I need to say it loud. Always wanted to see Eon Flux with Claudia back. I think she's the best, dude. Eon Flux. That what a throwback. What a throwback. I hope. I can't believe I saw that movie in theaters with my parents. I can't believe they took me to that. I hope James Gunn does Slade right. Ah, shit. I don't want to see Slade in the. I want to see Slade, but I don't want to. I don't know. For someone like Slade, I think you need to approach that in a specific way. James Gunn is more a team dynamic guy and has to change it up slightly because it feels like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 all the time. It does. It does. Is Thor 1 the best Thor movie? Dude, I rewatched Guardians. Oh, thank you for the $5 US. Your guy Eli. If dark comedies are your vibe, if you haven't seen Scorsese's After Hours, that's an underrated masterpiece. Hold on. I'm bad with names. I'm gonna save this, my friend. Thank you for that. It's on Netflix too. Holy crap! I haven't seen that. I have not seen After Hours. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for the 5. Have you seen Christian Bale's Equilibrium? I have. Yeah, I have. Christian Bale's Equilibrium. I enjoy that. I like the vibe of that movie a lot. Zaf Daddy, what's your top 5 puh in Hollywood? Hollywood. What is puh? Can someone please tell me this? I know none. I have no idea what this means. Here comes another dono. After Hours is so good. There ain't much good anime out there, to be fair. I liked Monster. I like Death Note from what I've seen. I like Berserk a lot too. I think there's quite a bit. Snyderverse coming back. I think it was confirmed that it's coming back in animated form. I think Snyderverse said this. Sorry, I think Zack Snyder said this in an interview. But it's not going to be like. I don't see how they could bring back those characters. Ben Affleck's a grandpa. Well, you could say Ben Affleck was always an older Batman, but Henry Cavill is like in his. How old is Henry? Like almost 50? It's gonna be tough. And I don't want half of those. I don't want Jared Leto, Ezra Miller, or Gal Gadot back. Screw all of them. Fuck them. Equilibrium, Minority Report are the same movie essentially. Well, Minority Report is is goaded. It's goaded. Zafy, what year were you born? I was born in the 90s. All right, that's all you need to know. Are you excited about the new werewolf movie coming out? They better do it right. Yeah, Robert Eggers. I have faith he's going to do it right. I think this is going to be disgusting. This film is going to be disgustingly disturbing. By the way, I'm telling you this. Like the transformation scenes in this are going to be horrifying to watch. It's going to be a lot of body horror. Not saying they aren't that many good animes. Is doubtful. Anime's been out there for ages. There's a lot of good ones. Yeah, there's too many to say there aren't any good ones. I want a high production movie with an unknown great actors. I don't want to see the next Pedro movie. Hopefully, X-Men has some known actors. I hope so, man. I hope so. I don't want them to cast Jacob Elordi as Cyclops and Austin Butler as Wolverine or some shit, man. I'm gonna off myself. Hollywood sucks at world. What's up? What's up, man? 90s movie called The Postman. I love that movie. Who wins in a fight? Wanda versus 11. Wanda easily. Absolute DC feels like a better version of the Snyderverse to me. Absolute DC is sick. And the Joker is Epstein, by the way. The Joker is literally Epstein in that. Do you think Robert Pattinson could finally receive an Oscar statuette in 2020 at the premiere of films such as Dune? I think he 100% can. I just don't know if he will. I don't think he's going to get an Oscar for something like Dune 2 or Batman. I think his movie was Zendaya. If it's like a drama, it's going to be Oscar baity. That's the most chance for an Oscar baity film. But he needs to do a role, man. I do think Timothée Chalamet is going to be in contention again, though, for Paul Atreides. He deserved more than Timothée Chalamet. Well, Robert Pattinson's a better actor, period. Someone said on Twitter, oh my God, look at the run that Robert Pattinson is going to go on. He's the only guy to rival Timothy. Rival Timothy? Do you understand who you're talking about? Robert Pattinson is leagues ahead of these idiots. Robert Pattinson is in the Batman Part 2, whatever that film is with Zendaya. He's stealing Paul Atreides' girl in another film. He's in Dune 3. He's in another one too. Oh, he's in the Odyssey. Bro, he might actually win an Oscar. Euphoria isn't that bad, but Fluoride is one-note actor. Florid. What are your predictions for the Batman 2? I actually have no idea anymore. Because if Two-Face is in there, then it's going to be the Long Halloween, but with Hush, I think. I really want it to be Court of Owls, man. I'm so annoyed. Ugh. Matt Reeves, it took you 8 years to pump the script out. Thank you for the $5, Gropper. 5 raids for the live. Not much in dollars, though, lol. Watch from Brazil representing the Latino audience. Can you say Shama? Thank you for the 5. Shama, yeah, Shama. Shama. Timothy ain't in the same conversation. He's not even close to Robert Pattinson. Have you guys seen the movie Good Time with Robert Pattinson? If you want to see how good of an actor Robert Pattinson is, watch that. Watch that. That will show you the range. You're going to be highly disturbed by how effed up his character is in that. Robert starred in a franchise he hated and we didn't know till years later. You talking about Twilight? Robert Pattinson is... Look at the guy's like resume since Twilight, by the way. He's been in The Lighthouse, The Batman, Good Time. He's been in... he was in Mickey 17 recently. He's going to be in Dune. He was in Tenet. Dude, he's been in so many crazy films. Congrats on 300K. Thank you, man. We're almost there. I think we got like 60 or something left. Top 10 Robert Pattinson films. Oh, dude. The Lighthouse and The Batman are probably up there for me. Do you think the Warhammer 40K series with Henry Cavill is going to ever see the light of day? I hope so. So what's up with that? Has there been a production stall on that? I hope so. Dude, that's like my most anticipated TV sci-fi project. So, yeah. I hope it comes out. I'm gonna make tons of videos on it when it does. Hey, thank you for the $5 Mixer Joe Fixed It. What are your theories about the Batman Part 2 with Robert Pattinson? I think it'll probably be a Hush storyline. It'll be like the Long Halloween, where someone's a holiday killer, but it'll be fused with Hush, where the killer's Hush, and he's someone from Bruce Wayne's past. And there might be references to Wayne's family in the higher echelons of corruption in Gotham. That's where they can introduce the Court of Owls. And it'll probably be an origin story for Harvey Dent again, if I had to imagine. I think Harvey Dent's going to get acid thrown in his face in this film. I made a video about like what they could do with it. Robert Pattinson can't handle that sauce. He can indeed, though. Dude, did you have any faith in Robert Pattinson's Batman before Matt Reeves was released in theaters? I didn't really have too many opinions about it. I wasn't really excited for a new Batman project to begin with, so I was like, whatever. But I had no problem with Robert Pattinson personally. Dude, guys, like when Heath Ledger was cast, when Michael Keaton was cast as Batman, when Heath Ledger was cast as Joker, everybody shat on them. When Daniel Craig was cast as Bond, everyone shat on him, right? Because he was blonde. Dude, these guys will pull through. They will. What I'm actually glad that people shit on Robert Pattinson when he was cast as Batman. Oh, the guy from Twilight? Dude, he is my favorite live screen Batman, not Bruce Wayne, Batman. Because he captures the traumatized creep. I do feel like Bruce Wayne would be traumatized like that if his parents died. I don't think he'd be able to play a debonair, charismatic dude in his first few years of being Batman. I think that's something he'd have to grow into, and I think that's what they're doing. Pattinson's Batman needs training from Tibetan monks. He does need training, to be fair. I think he's trained by Alfred in this storyline, because Alfred's like MI6 maybe. He was a Secret Service, right? British Secret Service person in this movie. I think that's canon. I think he got most of his fight training from Alfred. I know I'd be traumatized too, but dude, Robert Pattinson plays traumatized very well. He got redeemed from Twilight. He did indeed. In my opinion, Hugo Strange could have fit very well. Yeah, I mean that was argued um because Arkham might play a role in this film, right? So it was argued that maybe Hugo Strange or Doctor Arkham, this version of Doctor Arkham is Hugo Strange, and maybe Scarlett Johansson is playing Lady Arkham. I think she's going to be playing Gilda Dent. You got that right. This dude has the awkwardness that works and more investigations about. Yeah, he's a freaking full on detective. I was on board early with Madison because I wanted Edward erased from my movie watching memory. Thank you for the $10 Alf3647. Zafy, why do you think movie directors keep putting the same 3 or 5 human villains always instead of the meta human villains he has in his rogue gallery? Oh, you talking about Batman? I think right now, movie directors are trying to keep it as grounded as possible. Like Pattinson's Batman is just as grounded as Nolan. In fact, even more so, you could argue. I don't think that's part of the reason why I don't think they're going to do Mr. Freeze. Unless they turn Mr. Freeze into like a weirdo serial killer who like freezes people. But they're not going to do that gun shit. I don't think Killer Croc or anyone like that will be in it. I think they're trying to go grounded. I do think they need to. I do think DCU, when Batman comes into Gunn's universe, that'll all end. Batman Gunn's universe is full on comic booky, right? So they're gonna have metahuman villains. When are you uploading your second channel vids? I'm gonna upload them very soon. I'm gonna have my introductory like welcome to this channel video soon. I'm gonna be filming it tomorrow. Actually, let me confirm this. Did my assistant Micro ever message me back if he's coming? Where's this guy at? He hasn't replied to me in 3 hours. This fucking dude is gooning. 300K. Let's go, Zafy. Let's go, man. Let's go. How many are we at, by the way? I'm not even keeping track. Zafy, what do you think about Piers Morgan? Piers Morgan flip-flops on a lot of things. Sometimes he'll say stuff that's based, and then the next episode I'll hear him say something that's absolute like dribble. That's the case with half these influencers and people with big media because they have so many people they need to appeal to, right? So Piers Morgan will say something based about what's happening with that conflict overseas. Your taste in women is horrible. I disagree, my friend. He'll say something based about what's happening, and then he'll just say something utterly stupid. By the way, is he in the Epstein files? Is he actually? And what was he like? What was he in? Like, was he emailing Epstein or was he in a picture? I need to know this so I can make a video on Piers Morgan. The thing is, I don't want to get hit with a defamation suit. We hate him in the UK. Yeah, I know he's hated. Skip Bayless for vice president. Skip Bayless is an idiot, dude. Do you think Elden Ring movies will be good? Skip Bayless is funny though, to be fair. But Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless are kind of like Stephen A. Smith is spineless, by the way. Did you hear that shit he was saying? Dude, this guy, Max Kellerman kind of exposed him. Thank you for the $2. Tyol, check out the Postman movie. It's up your alley. Okay, here, let me put it down. Postman. Is this a 90s movie? The Postman movie. So 1946? No, 1997, right? Is this with Kevin Costner? All right, my bad. I'm going to note it down. Sweet Home, Alabama. If Matt Reeves does Mr. Freeze, I want to see Batman in a snowstorm. Yeah. Piers Morgan spends half the time justifying what he said previously. Piers Morgan just also talks too much. Like he interrupts too much. I don't like that at all. It actually annoys me. That's why I stopped watching Piers Morgan because he'll interrupt and then he won't moderate properly. Like he's so... Anyways, you should do a Waterworld and Postman double feature. Interesting. Waterworld was a fun watch. I really appreciate movies that actually build huge sets like that. Excited for Dune 3? Dude, Dune 3 looks peak. Dune 3 looks peak. I never knew Timothée Chalamet could have so much aura. But I will say though, he does look kind of like a fool with that buzz cut. I do want to see the scars on his eyes. Because we didn't see it in the trailer. You see it in the poster where he has like burns on his eyes. I want to see that really badly. Zaf the Creeper. Base Postman and Waterworld on land. Okay, interesting. Hey Zafy in chat. I actually like 89 Batman and Batman Returns at this strange duology. I like Batman Returns a bit too. Riddler scared the hell out of me in that. They're putting AI slop in video games now. They're putting it in everything, man. It's inevitable. This world has gone to shit. It needs to be hit by a meteor. Punisher running over Spider-Man. I love it. That was my favorite clip of the clips that they posted. But they need to stop that. It's so stupid. We're doing something never seen before. We're going to be releasing 12 clips today that are of the trailer. Just freaking. I know it's all hype. Like, it is smart and to a degree because everyone's going to tweet it and all that stupid shit and get more hype. Lynch did Dune better. No, he didn't, man. He didn't do Dune better because he tried to fit in the entire story of the first two movies in in one film. I think from what yeah, he did. I think, and it wasn't that good. Yeah, bro, they're striking the shit out of the clip channels. Really? Did you watch the classic Dune? What do you think about it? I like the classic Dune from like a nostalgic like old movie lens. Like, I do like it. I like Patrick Stewart as who is he? What's his name? Bernie? Josh Brolin's character. I forgot his name, but I really liked him in that role. That was great. But it's fun. Timothy would be a good Griffith. Interesting. I never would have thought of that. Thank you for the $5 Mr. More Than Ever 76. What are your thoughts, ideas, possible outlooks for Daredevil? Or could you do a whole video intertwining the new and the old Daredevil? Yeah, of course. I probably will at some point. But I think they're aligning the timelines actually a lot from what I've seen in the season two. I've heard season two of Born Again is a love letter to the first one, and they're using a lot of promo from the first one when it comes to Karen and Matt. So my thoughts actually are, I do want to see Gurney. Yes, Gurney. I do want to see the Wilson Fisk line be put to that storyline be put to bed. I'm honestly kind of tired of seeing Fisk rise to power, gain control, and then be taken out again. We've seen the arc happen twice now. So 3 times now, including Daredevil Born Again. I want to see freaking Bullseye versus Daredevil for an entire season now. Sue me. I want to see Punisher back too. And we need to see the hand done properly. It wasn't done properly in the Defenders. That's what I want. But it looks sick. Dude, I saw a shot today of Wilson Fisk and Matt throwing punches at each other. Oh, dude. You guys, you have no idea how much Daredevil has inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. Denis Villeneuve Dune trilogy versus David Lynch. Yeah, of course it's better. Like, I don't know how people even would disagree. I'm glad Lynch's Dune failed. It forced him to get back to making weird personal shit. Well, yeah, David Lynch didn't even like that shit, right? He's at his best when he's doing his own weird schizo crackhead shit. Zafy, if Robert Eggers directed a creepy live action, the Pied Piper, would you watch it? Hell yes. Anything he makes, I'd watch, especially if it's like a horror figure like that. I thought the Pied Piper is what the movie Weapons was going to be about. Any good Netflix shows, Zafy? Do a video or something. I haven't been watching Netflix that recently. You know why, guys? I got shut out of Netflix, Disney, and Amazon Prime on the phone I watch with. It pisses me off. That's the only way I can watch it, and I forgot all the passwords. I think one of them were password sharing with somebody. Zafy, read my comments. What did you say? Repeat it. I don't know what you said. I was talking about the Ben Affleck Daredevil as well. The Ben Affleck. Oh, you're talking about aligning those two. I don't think you can, bro. I think Wilson Fisk and Bullseye are too different. I think Ben Affleck's Daredevil is good though. I like it. I like Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Let's see. Spider-Man trailer reel. You'll never get a GF. I know, man. Spider-Man trailer reel. It's coming tomorrow, man. We'll see. I'll make a video on it. Thank you for the $5. Swiss as sweet rolled. Backrooms movie is gonna do something special. Kane knows what he's doing when it comes to that dreamlike liminal atmosphere. Movie of the year for sure. I agree. There's only one worry I have about the Backrooms. I don't want it to be. I really want it to be found footage to a degree. I feel like they're gonna do a mix. They're gonna do some found footage type style stuff when they're actually in the Backrooms, and then when they're in the real world, they're gonna have. You're gonna have a team in the real world, and they're gonna have proper scenes. I want it to be all found footage. I want it to be just the most, like, you're gonna shit yourself through the entirety of this run in the Backrooms for an hour and 30 minutes. I want it to be that kind of movie. Is Benjamin Poindexter the new male archetype? Guys, I don't want Benjamin Poindexter to have a redemption arc in this. Please don't do it. I keep seeing him saying, I'm going to make things right in the trailer. No. You're too crazy to have a redemption arc. You should be going after Wilson Fisk and Vanessa, but I don't want to see you have a redemption arc, my friend. How much do you guys think Foggy's still alive? I've heard that he's in a safe house. Why is Jason Momoa still alive? I think it's his brother or some twin. I don't think it's actually the same character. I like Jason Momoa as that character, but I don't think they should bring that guy back. Thank you for the $5 Alf3646 47. Sorry, Zafy. Did you ever talk about Infinity Ultron for What If? The show is one of the best episodes and the only Ultron that finished his mission. I have not, and you know what? I should, because that is the only Ultron that I recognize in the Marvel. He cut Thanos in half, didn't he? With his mind laser. Was that Vision? But Vision was in Ultron had Vision's body. What's your favorite DC hero? But thank you for the $5. I'll make a video on it. Who's your favorite? Who's your what am I reading? Who's your favorite DC hero? Mine is Beast Boy, and I hope James Gunn does him right, especially if he turns into a T-Rex. Well, besides the usual, like Batman and Superman, I would like to see James Gunn take on Green Arrow. Because after what Stephen Amell did with Green Arrow, I'd like to see the DCU go to Oliver Queen's more traditional comic book personality. Because DCU's like the Arrow, the show Arrow was more like Batman. So I'd like to see that, to be honest. Michael Bay's Skippity Toilet will win cinema. Duncan stuff gets freaky in the books. Dude, I've heard that Paul Atreides' son is like a cosmic entity, and you can't adapt that to film. He's so weird, you can't adapt him to film. Has Green Arrow been on the big screen yet? I don't think he has. Not in movies. Obviously he's been in Smallville and Arrow. I don't think he's been in a DC movie. It seems like the CGI is getting worse every year. To be honest, the CGI for Spider-Man looks the same as it has. I don't think it's gotten worse. I think it looks the same. It hasn't gotten any better. It's like serviceable to a degree. If you really look into it enough, you'll notice the CGI. But yeah, Zaf, if you're a good, have you ever heard of Ted Rex? I have not. Great mob/mafia movie. Check out American Gangster, bro. American Gangster was awesome. Oh, sorry, Goat Mob mafia movie. Oh, mafia movie. I don't know. I do have two shows that you can watch though. Mobland and Kin. Those are UK gangster shows. Tom Hardy's in one of them. Charlie Cox is in the other. Watch them. You won't regret it. Zafy, thoughts on Mr. H? I used to watch a lot of Mr. H's like alien content. I thought he was cool. I haven't seen his videos in a while though. God, my eyes are cooked. A Prophet is a great French gangster movie. Okay. There was a what was it called? Land of God, City of God. I think was a good one. American Gangster is a good one. I don't actually think Godfather is the best gangster movie I've seen. Like I like Scarface better than Godfather. I know that's sacrilegious to say in cinema. It's just a personal preference. Goodfellas is good too, bro. Why nobody listening? I don't know if he is dead. I know that some of those videos were AI though. That is a fact. But I saw something on his Twitter. His Twitter account posted a video of him and it looked legit. Trailer for Dune 3 was kind of epic. Dude, it was awesome. I thought it was great. Dude, I'm a fan of Dune. I love Dune 2. Unapologetically. I made a video on that shit. Dune 1 I thought was A Bronx Tale is good too. Casino is good, yeah. Scarface is like it's my thing. Godfather is for boring old people. No, Godfather's good, man. Godfather's good. Godfather 2 is good, but City of God and Scarface and American Gangster I like better. Why is Travis Scott in the Odyssey? I don't know, man. This is the kind of shit that worries me about Nolan's movies now, man. Like you have so many people wanting to work with you that I don't know. So it just feels like he's miscasting. But I don't know. I have to watch. Zafy, check out 20th Century Boys and Billy Bat. Okay. Goodfellas. Come on, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. It's. I like Goodfellas. It's a good movie, but it's not my like favorite gangster movie. I know a lot of people mention it a lot as their favorite. I don't understand it, but I understand it. Favorite Godzilla? Well, I think my favorite Godzilla movie in terms of critically speaking is probably -1. But I like Godzilla 2000 quite a bit. And I like Godzilla in 2014. I do like the 2014 and 2019 Godzilla before he turned into a freaking cartoon Avenger. Thoughts on Guillermo's Frankenstein? I liked it, but it could have been much better in my opinion. But I did enjoy it. Nolan's movies are all spectacle and no real story. No, I don't agree with that. But I do feel like he's very self-indulgent as a director. In honor of Robert Duvall, Rip, which is his best movie? Mine is Open Range. Him and Kevin Costner shooting down scumbags is a brutal Western showdown. Open Range was good. Yeah. Robert Duvall. What's my favorite movie of his? Shit. I was watching. I did see something with him recently. Was it? It wasn't JFK, was it? No, that was Kevin Costner. Oh, Falling Down. He was in Falling Down, right? Robert Duvall. Falling Down. He was in The Road too. What the hell? Falling Down. Do you guys remember Joel Schumacher's Falling Down with Michael Douglas? Robert Duvall is playing opposite to him. I really, really liked Robert Duvall in that. That was my favorite character of his. Thoughts on Keanu Reeves Constantine? I like it. Is BB missing? I think he tweeted something, but I don't know if it's him really. Have you seen Event Horizon? I have. I love it. What are your thoughts on the What are your thoughts on the Magnificent Seven? It's a very enjoyable film. Yo, Zafy, your theory about Neo and John Wick was crazy. Just saw the same building that meet at John Wick in the last Matrix and something like. They're the same character, man. That was funny. Timothy chanting the war chant in the trailer. Yeah, it was. It was awesome, man. I thought the Dune 3 trailer was like the perfect teaser. Falling Down. Best mobster movie, Innocent Blood. When you know, you know. Falling Down is really good. Who wins, Punisher versus Red Hood? Punisher. Red Hood's got the combat. Like, if you were trained by Batman, you have like certain combat abilities that make you superior. And he's got more youth on his side, and he was brought back to the Lazarus pit. So he has a lot of things going for him. But Frank ain't no bitch. Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. Thoughts? Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. Haven't I done a video on that? Have I not? I should. I should. How did the stone burner in the Dune 3 teaser not blind us all? Thank you for the $5 Dark Rebel 84. Dude, I can't read anything. Have you watched or familiar with Jujutsu Kaisen? I have a crazy theory about that in Backrooms. I have not seen that. So there's two things that I've been recommended. So one, because I'm into martial arts, my friends recommend this. Is it called Baki? There's one with boxing. I don't know what it is, and then there's Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know if Jujutsu Kaisen is actually like. I don't know if it has anything to do with Jujutsu, but those two have been suggested to me, but I haven't seen it. But Baki has been recommended to me. Is Muay Thai? Ippo. Sorry, Ippo was the one. Ippo was the one. Yeah, but Baki have been recommended too. I just don't know what the hell. Hajime no Ippo. Yes, that's the boxing one. You can put it on slow mode if you want. No, it's okay. I'm not getting too many that it's crazy to read. It's just like my left eye literally is cooked. Like it is weak as hell. So it's tough. Green Lantern was better than Batman Robin TMNT 3. Should even for real the Fantastic Four. Do you care for basketball? I haven't watched it in a while. I watched the last finals. I watched the finals last year. That was fun. I wish Halliburton beat SGA, man. I really wish he didn't injure his freaking leg. And now he's out for another year. Fan Four Stick is overhated. Brother, Fan Four Stick is dog shit, though. Pacers were special. Dude, the Pacers, if they won, bro, like God is real. That's the kind of generational run they were on. They were on like a mystical run, and then it got ruined because of an injury. Like that's such a satanic way to go out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the $2. Swish. I can't see your name, but you gotta watch Vinland Saga, life changing media. I saw a couple episodes of Vinland. I really liked it. And I thought the action was actually impeccable compared to the other anime I saw. Yoda Files. Yoda's on the list, my friend. Hey Zafy, have you ever reacted to Maze Runner? I have not, but I think I've made a video touching on the Maze Runner, or I've mentioned it. If BB is dead, who is USA controlled from? I mean, it's still the same country, and it's still the same lobbying groups that align with that country. So he'll be replaced by. It's the Hydra. It's a Hydra, literally. But anyways, anyways, Michael B. Jordan sucks. You should what what's the track playing in the video version? Name 10 movie characters that belong in Epstein. I mean, okay, so if you guys want to know the music I use, if you go to CapCut's video editing app, search up non-ambient long dark track, and you'll find like a couple. It's one of those. It's like some. It doesn't have a name. It's like some ambient stock music that I found. But yeah, it's nice. That's why I use it. How did Sinners even win in an Oscar? Oscar fell off. I mean, they've been falling off for years. To be fair, don't get me wrong about him, about Iron Lung of a wait. Don't get me wrong about Iron Lung of a YouTube movie. There's other older movies of YouTube which feel like cash grab. My movie hopefully will gross more than all the YouTube movies. Okay, it's gonna be tough to beat Iron Lung though. Zafy, what kind of monster do you think we might see in -0 other than Godzilla? That's a good question. I have no idea. Are they actually going to introduce another villain though, or will Godzilla still be the main villain? But what I like to see, um, because I don't think they're getting fantastical with it, like the legendary. I think they might want to stay away from having other monsters. But if I had to mention it personally, I would like to see. I want to see Orga, but that's an alien or Biolant. Is that how you say it? Biolant would be good. Russell Crowe was the last Oscar that actually. Sorry, Russell Crowe was the last actor that actually deserved the Oscar. What did he win for? Again. Anyways, Zafy, I'm just heading out for now. I hope you're having a good day and see you soon. See you soon, man. Have a good night. What are your or good day, whatever time zone you're in? What are your thoughts on the new Harry Potter series? Glad for my son to grow on his own thing. I'm excited for the Harry Potter. I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Like I know it's getting a lot of shit, but let's see. I'm trying to be optimistic, man. So if you check out Pluto, it's from the same creator as Monster Anime. Yeah, I have it on the list. I have it on the list. Name a more deserved Oscar than Heath Ledger's Joker. I don't know. Probably something that Daniel Day Lewis did. Maybe. What was your number? Or Philip Seymour Hoffman? I think. Did Philip Seymour Hoffman win an Oscar before he died? He must have, right? He better have. Otherwise, the Oscars are a joke. Philip Seymour Hoffman is like better than 99% of current actors, or this generation's actors, shall I say. Russell Crowe won for Gladiator. That's the last time you think a person won that deserved it. I think there've been some deserving ones since. Philip Seymour Hoffman didn't win an Oscar. Oh, dude, screw it, screw it. Are you a fan of Kubrick? I feel 2000's ending connects to the back rooms. I am a fan of Kubrick. There's a lot of things that could be connected to 2001. Philip Hoffman's son. I have no idea about his son. Zafy, what will be the best Daredevil? What will be the best Daredevil, Boys, or Invincible? I think a lot of people will probably say Invincible, but you know me, I have a bias for live action, so I don't know. I want to say Daredevil because that I want it to be my favorite of the three. Maybe the boys surprises us. So I think everyone's expectations for the boys have dropped immensely, but maybe the boys surprises us. Who knows? This is their time. Zafy, are you Arabia or Muslim lad? I can neither confirm or deny either. Are you Arabia? You mean Arab? Zafy, did you watch the latest Professor Jang lecture? I've not. I've not. I haven't seen any of his lectures. I've just seen clips of it on Twitter. The boys losing identity since season 3. Dune 3 more like Dune the Turd Right guys. Who wins, Lobo versus Batman? Lobo, unless you can't compare it. You can't put anyone against Batman because of the whole prep time argument. No, Philip Seymour Hoffman's son was the star of The Long Walk. Oh shit, is that him? That's him? Oh, dude, that entire bloodline is talented. Holy crap. Jang is a fraud. Yeah, Jang is a bit. I've heard has some good ideas, but I've heard a lot of the stuff he says is unsubstantiated and stupid. What do you think of about Aspinall's situation in the UFC? I just hope he gets better and fights. I think the UFC has done him dirty for 2 years, to be honest, because they made him sit out, waiting for a fight with John that never would have happened because John is a duck, little bitch. And I'm glad he's not getting the White House card. Fuck that dude. Wife beating, roid cheat. Probably ditties up kids. Did you see him getting an erection off of Hezbollah? Fucking weirdo. Nah, I bet Zafy is Native American. Who knows? Zafy. Oh, thank you for the 20 US dollars. Dark Bubble 84. Thank you, man. Okay, your video that you mentioned, backrooms and fear liminal spaces. A character named Gojo can trap you inside a liminal space dimension, and being there overloads your perception of space and time, slowly destroying you. That's the most hellish superpower ever. Gojo. Is that from an anime, I'm guessing? That's interesting. That's a very terrifying power to have, and I really hope I would never face a guy like that. I think that guy would beat most people in the fight, unless they're reality warpers. But thank you for the 20 US dollars. Gojo. Interesting character. Zafy's Mexican. A lot of people do think I'm Mexican. People are torn between me being Arab or Mexican, and some people think I'm Indian too. Are you going to the premiere of Project Hail Mary at the cinema? I'm not going to the premiere, but I'm definitely going to watch it this week. I got the tickets, guys. Video on that coming soon. Hopefully, if it's good. If it's not good, I don't even want to talk about it because I'll be disappointed. He's Filipino. Okay. Strickland versus Kamzat. Kamzat's probably going to win, but that's a very, very, very good fight, though. Because Strickland's cardio and his takedown defense, I mean, he got taken out by Drickus, but still, his cardio is really good. If he can survive, man, it'll be tough. But I think Kamzat's got it. He's too strong. His grappling is levels ahead of everyone. Whoever said the same race as Noah Miller is an elite pull. Gojo's from Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. Dude, okay, so is Jujutsu Kaisen about people with superpowers or Jujutsu? What the hell? Why is it called Jujutsu Kaisen? He's Kryptonian. Indeed. Now he's a Canadian Pakistani. Okay. He's Kryptonian. What's your gym playlist? Do I have a gym? I do. I don't have a playlist that I don't have music that I listen to when I'm at the gym, but in terms of motivational workout, I honestly just play anything at that point. Oh, you know what I do? You know who I do like to listen to sometimes? Immoral Technique. Immoral Technique gets me in the zone, man. That dude spits bars. Who wins, Patty or Connor? At this point, Patty. I mean, Patty's shit, but I don't know what the hell Patty was doing against Justin. Why the hell didn't you just? Why were you not going for more takedowns? What's wrong with you? Daredevil looks sick this season. It does. Deathstroke would kill Daredevil. He probably would. Please don't be Pakistani. Which character was killed off too soon for you? Mine is Professor Nick Cutter from Primeval. Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth from Luke Cage. I hate that they killed Cottonmouth. Sub Zafy, did you watch the latest Prof. J English? I did not. Daredevil or Punisher? Daredevil or Professor Zhang? Daredevil. The fuck? Zhang, low key. I feel like Zhang could be a grifter. But anyway, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. He could be just a base to guy for all I know. Thank you for the 20 US dollars. Mesong boom. Zappy, just like before, YouTube shut off my notifications on you has made sending you difficult. In hospital again right now. I have several DR doctors waiting you for the first time tonight. I hope they sub what you do, what you stand for. Oh, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you. I know that you're going through my assistant chooses now to call me. I know you're going through shit, man. But I appreciate you, man. I hope everything's good with you. I hope they're able to help you out, man. I hope so. But I hope you're having a good time, man. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate the 20. I'm doing shit on that second channel for the people. All right. That's what I'm doing. But thank you, Masonic Broom. I appreciate it. I hope your health is as good as it could be given the circumstances, my friend. Fuck this idiot assistant of mine. What? Where? Yo, I'm on stream. Message me. Just message me, okay? Message me. Yeah, message me. Sorry about that, boys. Thank you for the $5 via VVS Relic. Yo, Zafy, I'm glad you made a second channel. Been an OG since the Deathstroke days. You should make a video on the Half-Life game series. Don't leave. I have Half-Life on my list. Thank you. Thank you for the $5. I'm gonna watch it. Play it. I'll probably stream it, but I hope it can play on my PC. That's the only thing, guys. Make sure know that my game probably can't may not be able to play a game like Elden Ring, So keep that in mind as like a framework. It's hard to take someone down while backing up. Well, why the hell didn't he? The thing about Patty is he tends to throw kicks a lot more. and go forward. Why the hell didn't you do that? Like, why are you like going to the fence against a boxer who likes to pressure and box you? Like, are you stupid? Like, Patty's an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with him. I do think something might have been up. But anyways, maybe Justin was just too good. But Ilya is gonna kill Justin, put him in a body bag. Micro's an industry plant. I think he is, man. He was calling me. I don't know what he called me about. I told him the message. Thoughts on Ready or Not sequel? I'm gonna watch it next week. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to watch it. I think it's out now, right? So my friends want to watch it with me, so I'm gonna watch it with them. Rip Justin, he's dead, man. Zafy hopes for Batman 2. Court of Owls. Court of Owls. Thank you for the $5 US. Alf3647. Hey Zafy, did you ever watch the Primitive War, basically dinosaurs during Vietnam? Uh Here's the thing about Primitive War. I was trying to find it and I couldn't on the I can't name the platform for legal reasons. There's a platform I use to watch stuff, okay? It doesn't have Primitive War. In fact, it doesn't have 60% of the things I want to watch, which is why I'm going to take down my subscription and find someone better. My friends, some friends that I know have a better version of the same platform I have. I don't know why I have the worst version of it. Why am I paying money for garbage? Anyway, sorry for the rants, but I will watch it. I do want to watch it. How is it? Is it good? Are the dinosaurs good? It better be better than Jurassic World. The last Jurassic World movie was shite. Last two. I hate Ilya, but you can't deny how good he is. He's good, man. He's really good. His personality is a bit weird, and I think he's a bit of a some of the things he supports, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to say it, but yeah. Macro is on your walls plotting. In your walls plotting, he is. How much do you weigh, Zaf? I think I'm floating between 175 and 180 right now. Pretty light. I'm pretty light. I'm pretty light. I don't know how I haven't gained weight. I think I've been gaining fat around my waist. I got to get back in shape. I'm gonna get in fighting shape, guys. I'm gonna get ripped. I'm gonna actually get ripped. All right. I'm gonna try to get abs. But when I get ripped for the movie that I'm gonna make, I'm taking roids. I don't care. Have you seen fitness, flat earther conspiracy videos on celebs and stars being fallen angels? I don't really watch anything done by flat earthers, but uh, that sounds funny as hell. Patreon. Yeah, we'll see. I'll have to start up a YouTube membership or Patreon at some point. What should I do, guys? YouTube membership or Patreon? What's easier for my like subs? Because I've tried to figure this out. I feel like going to a YouTube membership is like it's more natural for a YouTube watcher than going to a completely different platform. Did you see Iron Lung yet? I did. I think I made a video. I haven't made a video about it, but talking about it. Zafy, are you in Ontario? I don't know. Yes, picnic is so good. Yo, roid rage Zafy incoming. I'm taking roids, guys. I will. I will be taking roids. I'm gonna take Mirakuru. Have you seen Jacob's Ladder? I have. I have. Who's your favorite? I like it. Who's your favorite franchise serial killer? Jason Voorhees? No, no, no. That's a no. I don't want to say slasher in general. Franchise serial killer. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. That's a good one. John Cena or Batista acting skills? Maybe Batista. I don't know. John Cena has gotten better with the Peacemaker role, but I think I still would prefer Batista. My bad. Never mind the question. My bad. Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? Breaking Bad. Better Call Saul is great though. Have you heard of the comics that cross that is supposedly having a movie series? It's gonna be insane. The zombie virus cross. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to watch. Thoughts on Peacemaker? Okay, here's the thing. I haven't seen the second season yet, but I really like the first season. Dude, guys, I just couldn't be bothered to watch the second season of Peacemaker. I just couldn't. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just wasn't in the mindset to watch it. I don't know what's happened to me. How was Send Help? Send Help was good. Joker was about me. We created real Joker. Cross is the most depraved zombie comic ever. The closest thing to the Cross that I've seen is The Sadness, the movie called The Sadness. You guys should watch it. Have you heard of King? I have. King Thanos. Have you seen the Raid movies? I have. Very, very good. I have something in the works. That's all I'm going to say. Have you seen the Spider-Man Alone film trailer? It's fire. You should link up with Gold Century Films. Y'all would dominate Hollywood. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, I got to link up with some of these guys, man. For sure. But I want to make a proper film. No fan film, no AI shit, none of that. Thoughts on Pennywise, bro? He's a little bitch. But he was awesome in Welcome to Derry. Zafy, watch Picnic 1996. How many damn movies? But I'm such a sucker for the 90s that I'm gonna do it. What the fuck? Is this what is this? Korean? Oh, it's Japanese. After being left in an institution by uncaring parents, a young woman devises an escape with two other patients with tragic results. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. A beautifully packaged nightmare is what it's being described as. Interesting. Where's my YouTube live? I don't watch it. The first season is way better. I heard mixed things about season 2 of Peacemaker. Invincible releases in 7 hours, man. There's too much to watch. You know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna freaking binge. I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna binge the entirety of Invincible all in one go. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you for the 40. I don't know what that is. But Zafy, is when is the Pacific Rim video coming, bruh? Oh shit, I forgot about the Pacific Rim video. Let me lock it in right now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say. That's the thing. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna say because I don't like making just reviews of stuff. I like to do things that are a bit more creative. Pacific Rim. I was gonna do an Infernal Hulk video, but I could just do these Pacific Rim because I'm stocking up videos for this week until I come back, right? So yeah. Thank you for the reminder though. Huruvi 4108. Zafy, who wins, Void or Null? Null. Zafy, you should expose big mega corporations like how you expose that. Yeah, I mean that's all going down on my second channel for sure. Underworld movies ranked. Underworld movies ranked. I think I like the first one the best still. I like the third one, and then I like the second one. So first, third, second. Then the other two, I just wouldn't watch them personally. But the first three are good. Zafy, what are your thoughts on the Infernal Hulk? He's freaking demonic as hell, and he's OP from what I saw. Favorite Daredevil season? It's a tie between the first one and the third one. Probably probably season 3. Probably season 3. Thank you for the $5 Al3647. Watch Marvel's Hit Monkey. Basically, John Wick was a monkey hunting down the Yakuza. Marvel Beta. Wait, what is this? Is this a show on Disney Plus? Like, what is this? Marvel Hit Monkey. Basically, if John Wick was a monkey hunting down the Yakuza. Hit Monkey. Oh, it's an animated series. What the hell is this? This is on Disney. Olivia Munn and Christine Milioti are voicing this. In New York City, Monkey finds a path to escape his life of killing, while Bryce attempts to repair the damage to those who wronged his life. Okay, I didn't even know this existed. When did this come out? 2021. This flew under the radar for me. Thoughts on the fake AI videos of Mr. BB? I saw one today that was definitely AI, 100%. Because the guy he was talking to, his face changed weirdly, and then the fingers are weird. They're always weird with the fingers. Zafy, who wins, Dexter or Purge? Dexter. Zafy, who do you think has more aura, Procter and Gamble or Monsanto? Procter and Gamble or Monsanto? Monsanto. Can you seriously imagine Pattinson's Bruce Wayne being a playboy? I think it'll take. Oh, dude, my stomach is rumbling. It'll take till the third movie for him to get there. I think he's gonna get there. I think he's gonna come to the realization that that's what he needs to do in this movie, and then in the third movie, maybe. But I can't imagine it right now. No. But if it's Robert Pattinson acting, he can pull it off because Robert Pattinson can definitely be a playboy if he wants to. But for that character, yes, it's very hard to imagine. You need to build up to it. Gonna release your reaction tomorrow. Couldn't be here earlier. When does the trailer come out, by the way, for Spider-Man? What time does it drop? Xenomorph versus Necromorph. Who would win, Zafy? Necromorph. Superhero blunt rotation. Bro, just gotta tell you, love you, bro. You're inspired and love your vigilance. Thank you, man. Zafy, can you make a theory video on the movie Purge? What kind of theory would you want me to make on that? On the Purge? Zafy, I could do a real life allegory video. Zafy, have you heard the Null will be in Doctor Doom? What the how the hell? This is overkill, bro. If Doctor Doom has Hulk, Wanda, Maestro Hulk, Wanda, Null? That's going to be crazy. Thank you for the 20 US dollars. VVS Relic. Thanks for replying. If you do Half-Life, start with Half-Life 1, then Half-Life 2. You play a scientist in a lab, experiment gone wrong, portal lets aliens in, he jumps to Earth on an alien regime. Okay, interesting. You know what's interesting? If it's 1998, then it's old enough that it could probably play on my PC. Half-Life. Oh, wait a minute. I think some you guys have recommended this to me before a lot. But are the aliens in this scary though? That's the only thing. They need to be really scary. If they are, then I will have to do it. Movsar versus Murphy pick, and do either beat Volk? I think Movsar wins against Murphy, and I think he has a chance to beat Volk. Unfortunately, at this point in Volk's career, like if Volk could stuff Islam's takedowns, he could stop Movsar's grappling. But when these Dagestanis come up, bro, they're just kind of really hard to beat definitively. For some reason, it's just, and the fighters that fight them lose their IQ for some reason. I hope Volk wins and retires. Mads Hannibal wins, indeed. Zafy, how would you do a Resident Evil movie when the genre is so oversaturated? I would just try to follow the movie's umbrella cult storyline. Personally, I made a whole video on it. To be honest, I came in for your videos exposing, we'll just say, evil people, and I stay because you are one of the only channels that isn't mindless headline chasing drone. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I do have a video coming out exposing. I have a video on Trump coming out tomorrow. Okay, boys. I read something about the Epstein files on Trump that was so bad. I have to put it. I have to make a video on it. It was so horrendously bad what I read about Trump. I was like, God damn. I just don't know what I'm going to title it because YouTube will demonetize anything with Epstein files in it now. So I got to figure it out. Just disgusting, man. This shouldn't be. Thank you for the $5 Dark Bubble. 84. The villain from season 1, Alex Cross, should have been on Epstein's Island video. There are many similarities from real people. Well written. Okay. I haven't seen that show, by the way. Is it good? Is it worth it? I really there was a movie by the dude from Tyler. I think Tyler Perry played Alex Cross, and it was a horrible film. So I really wanted to see this to have Cross be a redemption person, you know. But thank you. I'll watch that show and check it out. New channel upload. Well, yeah, the video I'm talking about the new Epstein video is dropping tomorrow. Where's my micro? He'll be here next stream, guys. Half-Life started it all. Okay. Where's your intern? He'll be here next stream. Have you watched the Fargo series? I've seen season 1 of it. Dude, I think Fargo season 1 is amazing. Mr. Incredible is a perfect level of super strength. Okay. Favorite anime female character so far? I like what's her name? Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Is that her name? Wait. Who's the chick from Attack on Titan? The one whose name starts with M. Is her name Mikasa? And I like is her name Casca from Berserk? I like her too. Mikasa, yeah. Mikasa and the Casca chick from Berserk are probably my favorite so far. I really like the relationship between Guts and Casca. Who wins? Incredible Hulk, Mr. Incredible, or Invincible? Invincible. Invincible, probably, I would say. Guess who rented their apartment full of gold 97 for the Devil's Advocate? Who would you like to see as a Leon Kennedy in the live action series? A lot of people are comparing him to Pattinson on Twitter. Leon. I haven't even thought about that, to be honest. Leon, Resident Evil. Let's see who the fan casts are, and I'll tell you which ones of those I agree with because I can't think from just a vacuum. Robert Pattinson does look like him, to be fair. Why the hell are people saying Pedro? This must be a meme. Garrett Hedlund is decent, but I don't know. I think Robert Pattinson is better than some of these fan casts I'm seeing. Jensen Ackles, not Robbie Amell. Yeah, Robert. I think Garrett Hedlund would be decent too. From Tulsa King. Jensen Ackles, Sam Worthington. I don't know about that. Is that who wins Griffith from Berserk or Devil Bible? I have no idea. I don't know what Femto's I don't know what I have no idea about Devil Bible, but I don't know what Femto's full feats are. Do you believe Epstein is alive? I don't think he's alive, actually. I think he's actually been dead. But I do think some people are in charge of his accounts on like different platforms. Thank you for the $2 US. C note 1. Omar from The Wire versus Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Let's see. Let's see. I think Omar's got this. Have you played Dispatch? I have not. Jesse Pinkman. Interesting. Aaron Taylor Johnson. If you like Berserk, check out Claymore. Okay. Zafy, are you trans? I'm not. Killian is old as fuck for Leon. Yeah, no, Killian Murphy wouldn't be even if he was young, he wouldn't be my pick for that. I meant Griffith, Berserk, or Satan. Is Griffith and Berserk strong enough to take on a being like Satan? Does he ever get to that level? Because my answer would be no. Satan. Would Hannibal and Johan take out Dexter? Dude, I think Hannibal alone would take out Dexter. I don't care how much plot armor Dexter has. Johan would end all of them. Johan would convince Dexter. Dexter would be easily convinced to be Johan's puppet, by the way, if you know anything about Johan. Hannibal versus Light Yagami. Light would figure him out. Zafy, tomorrow video on the new channel. I have to film the video tomorrow. What is my okay? Let me see real quick. Okay, my assistant said he's good to film tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna film the video tomorrow. I'm gonna edit it and put it out. I want to put it out before I leave on my trip, so I can get that second channel rolling. We got 11,000 subs on there now, so we're good. Thank you for the $5 US. Dark Bubble 84. Tyler Perry's Alex Cross's Hot Liquid Garbage Soup. The Cross TV series surprisingly great. Even the acting, cinematography, story, and pace is good. Okay, I need something that can inspire me as I'm going on my vigilante arc now in my second channel. I need something that can motivate me because I've been rewatching Daredevil and Arrow for the vigilante stuff. Let me put Cross. How many seasons does it have? 2, eh? It's about a detective facing off against a serial killer. Oh, dude, Alona Tull is in this. She was in Burn Notice. I'm gonna check out Cross, guys. I'm gonna check out Cross as my new video, as my new show to watch. Now that I'm done binging all this other shit. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you for the $10 VVS Relic. About Half-Life 1 and 2. It's not horror scary, more eerie, atmospheric. Creepy designs, liminal vibes. Think War of Worlds or Annihilation, but on crack. Half-Life 2. By the way, same devs that made Portal. Okay. Okay, I'll have to get how much is Half-Life on Steam? I'm gonna have to look into that and get it then. And if enough people agree, then I'll have to play that. I'll check it out. Zafy, watch A Tale of Two Sisters. Dude, The Tale of Two Sisters is amazing. And it's really, really brutal. Where can we submit fan art? Go to my Discord and you'll find an art channel. You'll find an art channel there. You can put it. You can also email it to me if you really want me to look at it too. You'll find my email in my YouTube bio. Love you, man. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, man. What if Doctor Doom isn't invincible? That'd be a tough night for people. Actor Tiana Taylor has a connection with James Gunn, so I imagine her playing Vixen in the DCU. Is Tiana Taylor, who is that? Is that the chick from One Battle After Another? Her as Vixen, I don't know about though. Zaf, the first scene in Blade. Symbolic, indeed. That's me going into an elite mansion party with that music playing. They look up. The kids who are being bent down look up and they all see me in my dark armored outfit with cocaine smearing off me, and then I pull out my batons and start cracking open skulls of these PDF file weirdos. Sorry, guys. Blade is goated. Sean Penn for Christopher Dent. Dude, what happened to Vigo though? I really want to see Vigo. Thank you for the 20 US dollars. 113R. They can't silence you safely. The demonetizations are used as a pretty ways to discourage channels, and YouTube tries to portray them that way. But now they're mostly used to silent truth sayers. Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think what YouTube is doing is they're starting to low-key. What the fuck was that? They're starting to low-key suppress viewership on my channel. On all my videos, not just Epstein. On Epstein, they demonetize the videos. They don't suppress the range of views. They're starting to suppress the range of views on average on all my videos, I think. Because these videos, some of them are doing lower than the bomb videos of last year. It's getting really bad. But anyways, whatever, man. We'll bounce back. We've bounced back from low viewership before. We'll do it. Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey fighting. Dude, that card is low-key getting stacked, eh? I heard Nate Diaz and Mike Perry are fighting. And then Francis is fighting as well. I don't know who the hell that is. Anonymous hacker exposes Trump. You can get both Half-Life games for cheap. They're on sale right now. Okay. I'll get them on Steam then. Eyes Wide Shut Cult or Court of Owls? Court of Owls. Court of Owls. In terms of who would win. Eyes Wide Shut Cult is more like scary though. It's more eerie because you don't actually know a whole ton about it. Court of Owls has been a lot of media on it too. It's crazy. Anonymous hacker exposes Elon Musk. Did they? What did they expose? If there's shit going down on Twitter, I need to look at it later. Zafy, can you do a video topic about Bohemian Grove and possibly do some investigation on these leaks? It's coming. I'm going to be making a video tying Late Night to the Devil to Bohemian Grove. Or I might just make a video on Bohemian Grove. But the Late Night of the Devil Bohemian Grove video will be on my main channel. Dude, Conan O'Brien is part of the Bohemian Grove cult. I'm a huge fan of you. Thank you for giving me videos to watch while eating food. Oh, no worries, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5 US. Sleepy Squirrel 7715. I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood would inspire you highly. I recommend. I really, really enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The little I saw, and I did see a little because I stopped watching it after a certain point. I don't know what the reason was. It wasn't any particular reason, but I really liked Full Metal Alchemist. I really like the characters. I really like the music. Thoughts on the unlikeliness? Thank you for the 5 though. I think I had to complete it after I finished Death Note, but I got to see Code Geass too. Bro, thoughts on unlikeliness, likelihood of World War III? I don't think World War III. All my takes are gonna age like milk. I don't know if World War III is gonna happen. I don't think anyone wants to. I don't know. It depends on. It really, really depends on what happens with that country that I can't name. It depends on the severity of a certain attack that they get hit with and what they do next. I also think there's too many countries that are siding with the US and them when it comes to this Iran issue. So I really don't think it'll amount to a war. Not right now. I don't think Russia's really going to do anything, personally. I think Kim Jong-un is going to chill until someone accidentally drops a missile in his backyard. Then he's going to kill everybody. So agree, bro, with the World War III take. Yeah, I think there's just too many people siding with US and the other country for it to be a war. Zafy, would you stream watch reacting to Prof. Jang lectures? If people want me to do it, but I need to figure out how to do it without getting hit with copyright. Thank you, MX19. Thank you for the 19. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Zafy, what are your thoughts on the upcoming LOTR movie, Hunt for Golem? Okay, so here are my thoughts. I heard that they casted somebody. Who did they cast as Aragorn? Let me see. Did you guys hear this? Aragorn casting Hunt for Golem. So Viggo Mortensen's not obviously reprising his role because he's too old. I don't think they should make this movie at all with him, with his character, to be honest. Because the Hunt of Golem takes place in that timeline where Viggo Mortensen was playing him, right? But I heard. Okay, so wait. Leo Woodall is reported to be in discussions. This guy's from White Lotus, right? Let me see. Yeah, Leo Woodall. I hate this. Do you guys know Leo Woodall? Search up Leo Woodall. Leo Woodall. That's the dude they're going to have maybe play Aragorn. It's a disgrace. Zafy, are you with Anonymous Hacker? No. But there's another organization coming soon. Zafy, are you excited for the new Spider-Man trailer? I am indeed. Stream latest Jang Epstein lecture on Kick or Rumble, not YT. Okay. What if Epstein is Zodiac Killer? Could be. What if I randomly got ads in the middle of the stream? Oh, I randomly got ads in the middle of the stream. Sorry, man. I don't know. Arrow seasons ranked. Their ads shouldn't be that bad on this. Arrow seasons ranked. I know you kind of spoken before. 1, 5, 2. I want to say 7 because of the first half was really good. 8, 6, 4. That's probably 8, 6, 3, 4, or maybe 3, 6, 4. But 1 and 5 are my favorite seasons, and then third. Can you expand on the void? Expand on the void how? I think I've made tons of videos on Legion versus Sentry. Dude, Legion becomes something else at the end of a show, but it'd be a good fight though. I think Legion can beat him though. Conan versus Scorpion King. I don't know. I think Conan would beat him. If Rick O'Connell could beat Scorpion King, I think Conan can do it. But Rick is a beast. I love a Legion video. Okay. Amusing ourselves to death. Hello. But that's what we were all doing. Imagine Viggo Mortensen as Christopher Dent, Sebastian Harvey Dent, Scarlett as Gilda Dent, and Calendar Girl as twin sisters. That'd be good. I'd enjoy that quite a bit. Who wins, Zeus or Jesus, Zafy? I wouldn't want to offend any Christians here, but Jesus, probably. Zeus is my favorite. Zeus is one of my favorite beings, though. I love Zeus in literally every single canon that he's in because he's either like an extreme pervert or the canon tries to make him to be like a misunderstood the god who's righteous and shit. It's really funny, but I really like Zeus. Dune 3. I have a video coming out about the most overcasted actors in Hollywood. I think a lot of people are going to be mad at me when they see who's in my video. Zeus is always an asshole. He is pretty much, yeah. Zeus gets mogged by Kratos. He does indeed. Bro, that's like the one version of Zeus I don't like. It just occurred to me that your only channel I have actively considered an actual person. Other channels are entertainment. Sometimes I laugh with a guy or whatever, but you actually seem real, you know? Thank you, man. I'm over here, man. I'm real. We real over here. We real. Or at least we try to be. Horn Dog as well. Dracula from Castlevania versus the Mummy. Castlevania. Dracula from Castlevania takes no prisoners. Do you think Kratos take on Satan? I don't know. I don't think so. Satan is pretty tough. It depends. Lucifer and DC, for example, is like freaking omnipotent. How have these streams been going for you? The chat feels like a Comic-Con audience, but I prefer the Vampire Slayer Zafy. How are these streams been going for you? Not bad. They're pretty good. The first few ones were crazy. Because my viewership was way higher. I had like 700, 800 people watching. It's collapsed since then. But no, they're fun. They're fun. They're tiring, but they're fun. They're tiring because of the mess. Pedro Pascal is the most overrated cast member in my eyes. If I made this video last year, Pedro Pascal would be number 1 on my list. But there's 5 other actors who are in too many things now. Will Doomsday crack $1 billion? Yes, it will. Easily. Dark Phoenix versus Dracula. Dark Phoenix. Have you played Dead Space? I have, and I'm going to play it on stream one day too. I'm going to buy that and Half-Life probably next. But I also need to get Trepang, so I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Chat feels more like a Comic-Con audience with the occasional existential philosopher. Yeah. Zafy, do you prefer cats or dogs? Dogs. I'm the only one that I know who says that too. But dogs are way more maintenance. TV show movies that took more than one watch to really love. Oh, dude, there's a bunch. Vampire Diaries. It's the worst thing you could say. Vampire Diaries is so schizo. Maybe TV shows that took more than one watch to really love. There's a couple ones that I've started and I've stopped, and I got back into, like Mr. In Between. But Mr. In Between is really good. Have I seen Rango Zafy? Way back. Rango was way back in the day. There he is, Vampire Slayer Zaf. Okay. Have you ever watched the movie Host, the one that is a Zoom call on the pandemics with a giant reptile and amphibian one? Um, yeah, I have seen that. That was scary, bro. That was scary. Pattinson Batman versus Cox Daredevil. Who wins? At this point, so Charlie Cox's Daredevil could definitely beat year two Batman. It depends on how Robert Pattinson's Batman grows. Prime for prime, it'll probably be Robert Pattinson by the it's all said and done. But Charlie Cox's Daredevil, bro, dude, this guy took on two hand members, like leaders, hand member leaders in one go in Defenders. Long live the king. This is like the question time. Your thoughts are spot on. Will you get a new suit and mask for your second channel? No. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to make some alterations, but I think it'll be the same ultimately. I haven't. I don't have time to formulate a new suit. I think I might put together something with the gear I have. Um, don't mention Rothschilds. Your channel will be good. It's too late. Yo, Zafy, have you seen 13 Ghosts? I forgot that movie exists. I have, and I forgot it exists too. Any TV shows you legit watched in one sitting? Oh, dude. In one sitting. Well, most of the Netflix shows like Stranger Things, Daredevil, I could binge those entire seasons in one sitting. In terms of a full series, Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy. Why do you need a dog when you always got Micro? True, true. Yeah, I wouldn't get a dog simply for that reason. Do you mean Trepang too? Yeah. You were in my dream with Ana de Armas and Tom Cruise. Pitch meeting. Was I like a cuck in that? Was I in the corner on a chair watching them, or was I the one with Anna? Are we gonna ignore the shoulder? Zafy, who's more evil, Joker or Holden? Holden. 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 Both are nihilists. You were pissing off Tom Cruise. Okay, what about Anna? Was Anna pissed off at me or was she loving me? Favorite Lovecraftian creature? Cthulhu. Have you heard that Optimus Prime actor is an invincible? I did not. It's all controlled by BNL at the end of the day. You should watch the foreign horror films like Southeast Asian ones are good. Yep. Erica Kirk or Holden. I think even Holden would be scared of Erica's. She was listening to your sermon. Okay. That's it. That's it. You couldn't have envisioned me doing things with her. Yes, I am asking one of my subs to fantasize about me and Ana de Armas. Thank you for the $2 pro Mitha John. Have you watched Bugonia? Thanks for the content. I have. I really like Bugonia. I think Bugonia was always destined to not get that many nominations or wins in the Oscars because of the ending. Because of the ending. When you have a movie where the conspiracy theorists end up being right, nah, you cannot get any Oscars after that. But I love Bugonia, and I think Jesse Plemons, that's his name, right? Deserves some Oscar. He was infinitely better than Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. He was infinitely better than Timothy was pretty good in Smarty Supreme, but he was as I think he's a supporting actor technically, but he should have gotten nominated. The ending was hilarious. The ending was funny as hell because I couldn't believe what I was watching. Jesse Plemons should have cleared. Yeah. Who interviewed more evil? Teddy Bundy? Coke face mask is your best mask. It's coming back, guys. Don't worry. It'll probably come back for Vigilante Files. Erica would be an interesting topic for the second channel. She's apparently got a lot of skeletons in her closet. Well, I mentioned her briefly in tomorrow's video because there is some stuff there. And I will probably make a whole video on her because I'm seeing a lot of things being unearthed about that Romanian orphanage she opened up. But there's a lot of people saying that she's more connected to stuff than she is. So I do have to debunk some stuff because there's no evidence on it, but she's a government plant. Bring the Coke's face back. I will. Jesse Plemons is going to be peaking his late 40s. He's going to peak in his late 40s. Dude, he deserves so much. Damn. Thank you for the 200. I don't know what that is, but thank you for the 200. Parallax. Zafy, if Kate Beckinsale turns out to be an alien once we learn about it in the next batch of U.S. documents they publish, can she still fulfill your love needs? You know what? I'll say this. If she turns out to be an alien, it depends, right? If it was prime Kate Beckinsale, I wouldn't care. I'd make videos about her where I'm thirsting for her. But right now, I don't know. But yes, she still can. That would make her hotter, in my opinion, if she was an alien. You know, like, bro, you're an alien too. Damn, I'd be like Johnny Storm from the new Fantastic Four movie. You know, space and women. You know. Oh yes, I really want to start a movie with Kate Beckinsale. I want to write the perfect role for her. It'll be the most respectfully written feminist role of all time. Don't worry, Kate. You're in good hands with Zafy. You're gonna be written something really nice. Zafy, I'd love to hear you pitch a movie theater from scratch, like you come like your own what if. How about I make a video? How about I make a video where I do it from scratch? A whole but the problem is I don't want to give away my goods. But I'll do another one. I'll do a concept video, a Zafy origin story movie, or maybe some whatever. Ana de Armas, my celebrity crush. She's definitely one of them for me, man. Our our dream manipulation powers OP. They are. I would love to manipulate my dreams. I would have so much more fun there. Unfortunately, I wouldn't want to go back to reality. You already said that you do a species alien if it looked like alien, if it looked like Kate Beckinsale. Yep, yep, indeed. Dude, Zafy going to the top. Dude, where are we at 300K yet? Dude, man, this is the subscribers are so slow, man. These days, the viewership is down bad. Fuck, we're not there yet. All good. We got like 30 more to go, I guess. Or 40. We got 40 more subs. All right, we're close, guys. We're close. We'll get there. By tomorrow, it'll happen. It's all good. Zafy, fine. I sub to help. Yeah, man. Why are you guys on here and not sub, man? Come on now. Zafy, you should look into the Skybound Transformers comics. It's pretty cool. Is that where Shattered Glass Optimus Prime is? Because if so, I agree with you. Are you really into Coke or not? Dude, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Game of Thrones and how you'd handle that ending. Oh, that's a good one. I probably should make a video on that. Oh, dude, why didn't I do that actually? Why haven't I done that? A script rewrite for Game of Thrones. But there's so many different fan bases of Game of Thrones in terms of what they want, who they want to be the king and the Iron Throne and all this. Like, it's going to be really. I'm going to piss off somebody. But let me see. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones ending rewrite. I'm going to do that, guys. I'm going to do it. It's a good one. Okay. Zafy, you should read All Tomorrow's book. Well, I have made a video on All Tomorrow's aliens. Who wins, Snake Eyes or Batman's? Or Batman? Batman, probably. David Fincher's True Vision for Alien 2 could have been a great movie. Could have been, for sure. I prefer watching it. It sucks that that movie made him like almost want to quit making movies. Zafy waiting to heat his spoon up. I'm not that far gone, don't worry. Zafy, most powerful magicians in cinema? Wanda and Doctor Strange are probably the most powerful magicians at this point. Zafy, where's Micro? He'll be back next stream. He called me. He'll be back. Don't worry. I'm gonna be going on a trip for a couple days this week, later this week. Once I'm back, me and Micro are gonna be going crazy on the streaming. You can't even imply BB's name anymore in anything anymore. You have to make up some shit like bug catching tool, indefinite article, search engine, net on. Yeah, I don't mention his name at all. I don't even like putting his pictures up in my videos now too. I don't want to risk it at all. And by the way, guys, when the Zafy when the when the Vigilante Files goes up, when I start making videos on that channel, I still have to be careful because I'm actually going to do something strategic here. I'm going to wait until I'm monetized because YouTube does a full manual review of your channel in order to make you eligible. And after that, because they could straight up ban you if they don't like your content. So I'm gonna be very low key, and then once I'm monetized, then I won't give a fuck. Why wasn't Creeper on the list? He should have been. The thing is, I wanted to name characters that people wouldn't fully imagine or would be on the islands, you know? Like Creeper would 100% be on that island. But someone like Thanos, you don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What if Riddick had an encounter with Deck in the AVP universe? That would be a sick fight. Deck is OP because he's one of these predators who's very light, but still retains the strength of a predator and has more speed and agility. Hardest fall off for a TV show movie that started out great. For a TV show, most of the CW Arrowverse shows were bad. Flash and Arrow's fall-offs were bad. Arrow had some recovery, but um, Originals is pretty bad. Um, what else? True Detectives seasons after season one weren't that good. Um, what else? What else? There's a lot of them that were pretty. Game of Thrones. But yeah, CW Arrowverse I think was like the worst. Lost, yeah, but I think the Arrowverse because of how season 4 of Arrow is genuinely one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen in my life. Alan Richardson as Eddie Brock, that's what they should do. I don't want him as Batman. Make him Eddie Brock. He has the physique. The movie called House. What are your thoughts on Lucifer? I never watched Lucifer. I didn't care for it. Superman and Lois was pretty good. What are your thoughts on the possibility of there being a Prototype 3 game? Be cool. Be cool. Have you seen the show Quantico starring Priyanka Chopra? I've seen a bit of it. It's not that interesting to me. Have you heard of Captain Spaulding Clown Killed? I have not. It does suck to be awake and have to be quiet about the truth because nobody wants to see it. Dude, it's actually going to be one of the most miserable existences, man, being a vigilante, working on the Vigilante Files. And then people are going to be in my comments going off on me saying they're going to be calling me a lefty or whatever the fuck. They're going to be calling me a conspiracy theorist, crackhead, moron. They're going to be saying Trump derangement syndrome, whatever this garbage that these people come up with. They're going to be calling me an anti-Semite too and all this stuff. It's going to be so like miserable, man. I really hope I have a lot of people that will agree with me, but I feel like I'm setting myself up perfectly for people to just trying to find where I live and trying to kill me. It's going to be a crazy existence. Do you believe in the supernatural spiritual world? Have you ever experienced something strange? You know what's really, really lame? I haven't experienced anything supernatural. And everyone I know has. My family has. Maybe not my brother, but my family has. My friends have. My ex said she experienced something. I'm like, how? I mean, you're pretty demonic, so it makes sense. Which, but how? Everybody has experienced a demon, a ghost, a spirit, except for me. I have paranoias about there being a demon in my house. I think I've experienced it, but I've never actually fully seen it. And it pisses me off. And I've never had sleep paralysis. I don't want to. I'm not saying I want to, but I've never experienced the supernatural. If I did, I'd probably like go close to God. Like I'd become a man of God immediately if I saw it. Maybe that's why I haven't been shown it. Who knows? Maybe it'd be too easy, you know? I don't understand. No demon wants to go near me. And I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it because guys, yeah, it is hard to tell when it happened, but the experiences my friends and family have told me about, it's like irrefutable to them. Like they've seen it. I've never had that. And you think that experience on someone like me, they could probably send me into an overdose. So maybe I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? I might accidentally do something horrible. The Chosen. Caring about what others think about you mean you care about what other people think about you. I mean, everyone cares about what people think about them. This is something that's almost impossible to stop unless you're like you're an Uber full on Ubermensch. Because yeah. Dude, my stream is lagging like crazy. Is there any TV show movie that did a cliche well? That's tough. I would have to think about that. I want to see Zafy Resident Evil playthroughs. Zafy, would you want an interview with Epstein? No. Yo, man, they're trying to cut the stream. What the hell is going on, bro? YouTube's trying to cut the stream on me right now, real quick. What's happening? My internet's fine. My internet looks good. Dude, they try to cut me off real quick. What the hell happened? Dude, my stream was lagging like crazy just now. Yo, hold up, man. What the hell is YouTube doing? Let me see real quick. Is my internet good? My internet looks good on my laptop. Let me check my phone if something happened. What the hell's going on? The hell is this? What the fuck? Yo, bro, people are telling me the Spider-Man brand new Dave trailer is AI. What the hell? Dude, what the hell's going on? What the hell? You guys think it's AI? Dude, I really hope they didn't use AI for that. I'm gonna really be cheesed. Because if it is AI, dude, let me check if I'm still monetized on YouTube, bro. Hold up, guys. 1 second. I gotta see, bro. You never know with this shit. Am I still monetized? Do I still exist? I'm monetized, right? I'm monetized. I think I'm monetized, guys. I think I'm good. Okay. Whew. I thought I was cooked. They will use AI. They're gonna use AI in Avengers Doomsday. Dude, my friend just messaged me saying, "Guy, dude, they used AI in the Spider-Man trailer." So I was like, "Did they?" I thought it was just regular CGI, but I could be wrong. There was that one shot of him grabbing the dude like this. I think he's saving people from the void, from the looks of it. But I don't know. Okay, so I'm good. Okay. Somebody tag Alex Jones. Zafy Epstein playing COD. Would you beat him on COD? No, he'd kill me on COD, to be honest. I'd play COD with him in real life, though, if you know what I mean. Midnight Suns incoming, please. I recently played Little Nightmare. I think it's predicted the whole Epstein Island. You might find interesting. Have you played Ghost of Tsushima? I heard Kick is a good platform to stream. People have been on to me about getting on Kick and Twitch. I don't know which is better. Let me ask you guys in the poll. Let me ask you guys in the poll real quick. Let's start a poll. Which I need to get my viewership up for YouTube first before I stream there, though. Which is because what would be the point? Which is better for streaming? Kick. Is there another one? I think those are the ones. Bro. Kick been risingly. The Kick is a backup. Well, most people are voting Twitch from the looks of it. Twitch is a more established one, right? Kick is better, no censorship and no ads, and it pays better. If it pays better, then you know I'm going there. Kick been rising lately. Twitch has more ads. Okay, so people are saying people are very divided on this. Thank you for the $5 Dark Bubble 84. If you could tame one as a pet, Godzilla, King Kong, Kraken, or the relic creature, Kraken. Kraken. I want to tame the Kraken so I can say release the Kraken. I just want to be on a mountain that's surrounded by an ocean. And then if anyone comes to mess with me, let's say Epstein, Trump, or BB come and send their armies, I'm going to be like, release the Kraken. And all these fighter jets of theirs, tentacles are going to spring from the ocean, grab them and rip them off. And the Kraken's going to rise up. Then it's going to take the world leader who I can't name. It's going to take his helicopter, take its dong out, and then smack the helicopter with his dong. And then we win the war for humanity. King Kong would be cool though too. King Kong, I think, can do more stuff, like in terms of running and jumping and stuff. The Kraken would just be in the ocean, slow motion, smacking the shit out of everybody. I honestly, most people have like fantasies, you know, get a dream car, get a dream girl, and of course, the dream girl. Like I have fantasies about that. Ana de Armas, Kate Beckinsale. Most people have fantasies about getting the dream house. I have fantasies about kaiju in the ocean. I really, really want to have one so that I can kill every. I can't say that. I fantasize about nuking a specific thing, person. No, Ana de Armas could never scare me though. If she was a smiling brunette, I would just laugh because she's too cute. I would be on a mountain with Ana on my lap, and then BB would send his forces after me, and I'd be like, "Release the Kraken," and then I'd be having a mountain gooning session while watching it happen, while watching the entire army get destroyed. It's my fantasy, man. That's the greatest dream. By the way, that's like a man's dream fulfilled. Like that's the peak time for a man. And it all goes downhill after that. I'm just gonna off myself, throw myself off a mountain after that. That's my peak. I want to die right there, right there, right after I save humanity from the forces of the people who want to resurrect the Antichrist. I would release the Kraken, kill them all. While Ana de Armas is on my lap. And then after it's all said and done, I'm gonna be like, all right, baby, I gotta go do some groceries, and then I jump off the mountain, die, done. I don't want to live after that, knowing that I've lived the peak existence of man. Thank you for the $2 Dark Bubble. Can you summon the Kraken from Midland though? From Midland though? I don't actually know how one does summon the Kraken. I don't actually know how Hades did it when Zeus ordered him to, the Clash of Titans film. I would need to have an army of people in the sea who like ring a bell. Oh, you know who the Karother from the Karothan or whatever from Aquaman. That's like a Kraken too. That'd be pretty cool to tame too. That's like a sea god. You watch anime? I'm currently watching Death Note. Who wins, King Kong or T-Rex from Jurassic World? King Kong. King Kong beats all these idiots. But it would be the King Kong from 2005 versus the upgraded Indominus Rex. That'd be a sick fight. What kind of music are you into, bro? Everything except for country. If I showed you my playlist, you wouldn't even be able to predict it. Death Note really makes you think about shit, dude. Yep. My brother was he was heavily inspired by Light Yagami. He wants to be him to a scary degree. King Kong got the brains, bro. King Kong even fighting Godzilla. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just like the idea of owning a sea monster. You know? It's much cooler than owning a gorilla on land. You know what I'm saying? King Godzilla that killed Ghidorah. Light Yagami or Slappy the Dummy? Who wins? I don't know. I don't know. Probably Slappy. You watch Code Geass or Attack on Titan? I've watched Attack on Titan. I have not seen Code Geass. I have to start it. Juice. We are Zafy. Zafy, are you a fan of Sean Strickland? I used to be. So I was a fan of Sean Strickland when he was on his run to beat Izzy Adesanya. I thought he was great. I thought he was hilarious too. He's kind of become redundant since then. He's kind of become annoying. You know, he's kind of just become annoying as hell. He tweets a lot of stupid shit. But he's a good fighter, though. He's a really good fighter. By the way, I didn't expect him to beat Hernandez that easily. He's so good, Sean. He also beat Imavov. He's beaten everybody except for Kamzat and Alex. Strickland looks like Shrek. He does a little bit. Umbrella Academy is good. The ending is underwhelming. Okay. Worst movie world to live in. The Boys universe is pretty bad. Sorry, The Boys universe is bad, but Invincible. That's a bad universe to live in. That's a really bad universe to live in. When did you start the stream? Am I late? Dude, you're like an hour and 48 minutes late. I'm about to end this shit in like 30 minutes. I want to be a vigilante. I'm trying to live that life right now, man. It's not easy. Kingpin versus Punisher, hand-to-hand, fight till death. Netflix version, who wins? If they're both healthy and in their primes, I think Kingpin is really tough to fight hand-to-hand. I think most guys who fight him need a weapon. Like even Daredevil needs his batons. But Daredevil was able to beat him hand-to-hand. So, but Daredevil is a better hand-to-hand fighter than Punisher. Punisher's he's a specialist with melee weapons. So, but it'd be a good fight. I still think, yeah, I don't know. Now with the smiley demon, you're cooked. Yeah. Kingpin or Johann Lieber? I think Johann will get to him. The worst universe to live post credits Bugonia. True. They nuke everybody. Zafy, who is the hottest woman in cinema? Mine is Alicia Cooper. Yeah, that's a good one. You'll see. I'm gonna make a video on it. As soon as I'm back from my trip, I'm gonna try to drop that video. I'm just glad Keanu Reeves and Mukutu Ayamochu are not in the AP files. Listen, Keanu Reeves could never be. All right. Let me be your bodyguard when you're rich. Okay. In Tombstone, is Tombstone and Brand New Day? I think he is. I say Purge is the worst universe to live in. Yeah, but I think the sheer amount of powerful people in the Invincible universe, plus the sheer amount of hellish dimensions that you can be sent to, you don't want to be stuck in the Invincible world, bro. What did you think about the Ben 10 universe? Does it deserve a live action adaptation? Maybe. There has been a live action movie for Ben 10, hasn't there? It was I haven't seen it though. Way back. Who wins, Epstein or Johan? Johan would take over Epstein's entire organization just by speaking to all of them. I need to take a shit. Best movie world to live in. Oh man. Well, if you're I would love to live in Middle Earth post Lord of the Rings trilogy. Just so I can travel around it and discover all the things there. But best movie world to live in. Probably something closer to our world than anything else, but better. I would actually love to live in the Tron grid. I think that would be cool, but that'd be very weird. But you're an orc. Listen, man. All right. With Rings of Power's diversity, with all their DEI hiring, I'll be an elf. Okay, I'll be an elf. Would rather die or fly? I'm gonna fly, man. Oh, if in my fantasy, if I could fly, I don't want to fly away from Ana de Armas. I just want to. I want to go out after living the perfect existence, the peak existence. I'd be a hobbit, yeah. I'd be a browner hobbit. You know what I'm saying? There have been two Ben 10 movies, one where he's 10 and another where he's a teenager. Okay. If we would rather go to hell or the little hat, big nose. Oh, Jesus. All right. Listen, chill. Hell. I'm joking. I would go to that country, though. Why not? Visit it a little bit. I would try to go there to understand what's happening, why certain people are the way they are. I would just try to go there, maybe tactically to figure out strategically what are some. I'm not going to say anymore. I'd try to recruit people to my cause, though, for sure. Which movie world would you live in if you had to be the villain? Ooh. Oh, Jesus. If I had to be the villain, who's a villain that beats everyone's ass? Paul Atreides is technically a villain in Dune after a certain point. So I'd probably be him because he's living the ultimate existence. He's the king of everything, starting a holy war. That's kind of what I want to do, Go to war with, the elites. Paul Atreides, Dune 3 would be a nice villain to be. Thanos, yeah. Thanos too. Maybe I'd be the front man in Squid Game too, watching the people. You know why? Because I would be having all the elites come and watch my game that I put on. I could kill them all there, the elites. Zafy is Homelander. Zafy, did you like the Bone Temple and Who's Ten? Dude, I love the Bone Temple. Ralph Fiennes and what's his name? The dude who plays the leading satanic cult leader, dude. They're goated, dude. That's my favorite movie of the year so far. That and Goodbye, Have Fun, Don't Die are my two favorite movies of the year. And I think Hail Mary is going to also be. I'll probably like Hail Mary just as much as them, or if not more. I finished Squid Game. Squid Game's great. See, last season was kind of mid, though. Why your shit keeps saying 700 viewers? I don't know. It shouldn't be anywhere near that. Your eyes sometimes look green in the light. I wish they were green, bro. Then dropping down to 282. There's a glitch happening. I don't know what to say because I definitely don't bot my viewers. If I botted my viewers, it'd be way more than 700. Last film I saw was Tron and Frankenstein. I didn't like Tron Ares that much. What if John Kramer is in Squid Game? I think you would enjoy it quite a bit. I think it was the Jack O'Connell. Yeah, Jack O'Connell. Jack O'Connell was a standout. He's a standout in everything he's in. I heard he's going to be in the next Quiet Place movie too. The least want to catch the live. That's why there's 700. True. I mean, it's honest viewer number. Yeah, I'm at 267 right now. I don't know what you guys are seeing. Well, guys, people are out. It's St. Patty's Day. Is it really? Oh, it is. Shit. I honestly will say Tuesday is a very weird time to stream. Weekdays, I get half my viewership anyways. So if St. Patty Days is happening too, who knows? Who knows? Uh, hold up, guys. Something's happening. What the hell is this? Dude, I can't wait for Hail Mary. I didn't get to drink, just got off work. What would you do in Pluribus? Oh shit, that's a good one. What would I do in Pluribus? Well, I would have some questions about the consent of getting women to do whatever you want, like that one guy did in Pluribus. Because you need to understand that guy's taking a massive risk of getting me too'd if humans all come back to normal. Do you know how many allegations are going to be against? Do you know how many women are going to be like trying to kill this dude after what happened? Like that's what I'm. That's you. That's really, really. That's ballsy what he was doing. I would probably try to make a movie. That you know that guy when he was living out his James Bond lifestyle with them. I would make a movie. I would get them to make a movie just so when I would have the idea that everyone's coming back to normal at some point. So I'd want a movie prepared, the greatest movie ever, and they're all in it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a gift. Thank you for the $20 US enthusiast. Will you start a Patreon for e-files work you're doing? I want to donate frequently. Um, I might start a website in general. In terms of the e-files, I'll be doing some live stream stuff there where I'm going to do donations for certain causes. I'm going to have to figure out which causes because some charities are sus, right? A lot of them. But if you ever want to donate, then I'll be doing stuff like that for that channel. So once I get monetized, I'm going to be going that channel getting monetized would actually be very helpful too, because I can do a lot with that. But anyways, whatever. That's a question for later. But in terms of a Patreon, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do a paid membership until I'm going to wait a little bit for that. Yo, I'm late, bro. Did you like the Dune trailer? I love the Dune trailer. I thought it was sick. The Dune trailer was sick, man. I think it's going to be my favorite movie of this year, to be honest. Because look, like Disclosure Day, I'll probably like it, but I don't think I'm going to like it as much. Same with Odyssey. I don't think I'm going to like it as much. Hail Mary, maybe. Maybe. I do like space movies. There might be a horror movie that actually makes the jump. Could be Backrooms. Who knows? I can't see shit. Side characters who were low-key the villain. Oh, dude, Felicity Smoke. Iris West. Every single sidekick Oliver had in season 5 was low-key a villain, bro. Wild Dog betrayed Oliver how many times? Curtis. Who is a character in oh, I forgot the name. There was that one movie, Forrest Gump. The chick from Forrest Gump is a villain. Mary Jane's a villain. Yeah, trailer looked fire. Might be one of the best. Might be the best of the trilogy. I hope so, man. I hope it's better than Dune 2 because I really like Dune 2. Who wins, Omni-Man or Doctor Doom? It depends. If it's Doctor Doom's God form, then him easily. I don't know. I don't know what Doctor Doom in the movie. I don't know what his feats are gonna be. Let's start a GoFundMe for Zafy. If you guys want. No, she's not. Stop it. Has anyone seen the animated SCP show? I have not. I heard Forrest Gump had subliminal messages. Let's make him 10, 100,000 so he can make a movie. Indeed. I would probably need a bit more for this idea I have. Actually, no. It depends. If I will stick to the budget I have and create a story around that. It sucks, but that's what you would need to do. Because, yeah. Zafy, who wins, Batman or Homelander? Batman would play on Homelander's. He would do something similar to what Sister Stage is doing, and he would play on Homelander's psychological weaknesses and insecurities. This all is. We need to mention this is all prep time oriented. If he gets no prep time, Homelander will knock his head off. What movies have subliminal messages in them? Subliminal, probably a lot. Donnie Darko, him is not even subliminal. It's actually pretty in your face. The messages there. They have literally show the imagery in that. Eyes Wide Shut, Matrix, even Jacob's Ladder, Into the Mouth of Madness. There's a lot of them. Zafy, do you think Ice Spice is hot? Nah, I wouldn't say that. She's all right. Freemason symbols in all movies. Everything is subliminal. That's how reality works. Satyr is pretty subliminal. Yeah, most movies are like a lot of movies do have subliminal messaging in them. Who's your favorite Lovecraftian entity? I said Cthulhu, but I think the Yellow King. Don't Blink 2. Yep. The Shining, Truman Show for sure. Everything is subliminal. Like Vigilante POV, but found footage like Hardcore Henry. I would really love to do a Vigilante POV movie. I would love to do a movie where I am hunting a child predator who calls me to brag to me about what he's going to do to the kid. And he's like actively stalking her and telling me about it over the phone, bragging to me. And it's the course of one night. The movie takes place in one night where I'm trying to stop him and I'm losing my mind trying to figure out where he is. And he's playing mind games on me. That'd be one of the craziest goated films ever. Agree, chat? Wouldn't that be sick? Imagine that. Imagine I get called on, like, let's say a Zafy hotline. Zafy sets up a hotline on his Discord or whatever. And then you get called by a child predator who claims to be one of the elites saying, I'm going to marry a child in real time and you can't do a damn thing about it. Come stop me. And the whole movie is me trying to stop him. And him just fucking with me. Come on, man. Now, I've been very... I really want to make a movie that has an elite ritual in it. But that will not be this movie, though. Because this movie is going to be a very personal Zafy versus one guy story. That whole elite villain story will be... That's a completely different movie. That's a bigger budget movie. I would love to see that movie, though. Isn't that Prisoners 2013? No, not really. Because Prisoners 2013 was a missing kids movie. This isn't a missing kids movie. This is like he tells me exactly who he wants, and I have to keep my eye on her. But the problem is I look creepy because now I'm watching her to protect her, but I look the way I look. So the public is like, this guy's a freak, and he's doing this on purpose. He's making my life as difficult as possible because he's not going anywhere near her, but then he is. But then random guys are, and I'm like, who is it? One of them is a predator, but I never figure it out until the end where I had the final fight with him or whatever, and then when I finally find where he is, and that's where the catharsis of the film will take place because that's where the arcs fully meet, and that's where you're like pumped in the theater. You're like, yes, finally, you know, it'll be a roller coaster. I'm getting hyped just thinking about it, man. That's the movie I would make. I just wrote it for you. Yeah, that's what I would do for you. Yeah. That's the movie I would make. It would be me trying to find this dude with Micro and me narrating, me doing Batman narrations, and my narrations getting more and more unhinged, and my mask getting more and more white as the film goes on until I reach my breaking point. You know what I'm saying? That would be my story. But if someone steals the idea, then I have 5 other stories that I've thought of too. One of them is an MK Ultra type one too. We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. Which actor could compete with Philip Seymour Hoffman in today's time? It'll probably be one of these older, more experienced actors. But obviously, guys like Daniel Day-Lewis, it would have to be one that's a chameleon. I think Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman's a freaking chameleon too. Zafy, if you like vigilante stories, where the worst of the worst people are Punisher, Reed, Punisher Max. Yeah, I've heard some things. You're describing the TV show 24, but instead of a nuclear bomb going off, it's a guy threatening a minor. Yeah. It's literally you're right. It's exactly that. It's not the most original story in the world. Like I can give you that, but I feel like it would be a sick movie to watch because I would make the personality like you're dealing with me and then Micro and then the killer. who's an absolute weirdo. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun movie to just watch me crash out for an entire movie. I'm trying to watch the minor girl at all times to see if she's okay. And then people think I'm the weirdo, the predator, you know? And then I get arrested. And then this dude just laughing at me saying, "Now you're in jail. I'm going to take this girl into a forest and you're not gonna do a damn thing about it." And he tells me this. He's actively bragging about it to me. He visits me in the prison cell with a hood on and saying, "I'm going to do this to her, Zafy." That's like Mike Macro's ultimate revenge plan on me. Thank you for the $10 US. She saw, man. I've become a huge fan, Zafy. I resonate with your dual love of cinema and true social justice. Have you read the comic Nemesis? I have not. It depicts the ultimate supervillain that embodies the elite class. Hold up. Please do me a favor. I'm thankful for the donut. I'm going to Google this, but could you also do me a favor and put that up in my Discord? Because if that's true... Oh, what the hell is this? The first thing I see is Mark Miller's Nemesis is boring on Reddit. But anyways, I'll watch it. People are saying it's cringe. What does it even mean? People are saying it's cringe? But thanks, man. I'll check that out. Nemesis. Where the hell is my YouTube live? Thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. It's a weird Moon Knight. Zafy, do you have any idea who might be in your movie other than you? Micro will be in there. There's going to be one detective character, the Quentin Lance of the movie. Not the Gordon, but the Lance, because I wouldn't have a Gordon. No detective would want to work with me. They'd all think I'm a joke. There'd be a detective, maybe a female who's very good looking that I'd try to hit on, but I'd fail miserably. A female detective, there'd be Micro, and the female detective would be played by Samara Weaving. And if I could afford her. And the serial killer would be the character. And the girl that I'm trying to save. Maybe she's a child actress, you know? A child actress who's a star. And this guy is saying, I'm gonna do things to her. You know, he's calling me every single night, telling me I'm gonna do it. He's literally fucking with my psyche. And I could block him, but the thing is, tactically, I don't want to. I want him to call me so I can figure out, one, I can keep him on the phone so I can figure out where he is. But that would screw with me more because I'm allowing him to seed things into my mind and fuck with me. It'd be the funnest movie ever to film. Dude, if what's his face can do it, you can do it too. Dude, listen, man, I'll get there. I gotta wait until my audience is a bit bigger because when your audience is big, you have pull and leverage. I've heard Netflix wants influencers, you know, to collaborate with them more. I already got Disney freaking knocking on my door, right? So I'm gonna make the movie, you guys. I'm caught between wanting to make a movie and being a vigilante. That's the problem. But if I'd make this movie, I'm pouring my soul into it. This guy from Iron Lung was that douchebag's name. Markiplier? Yeah, man, listen. I know for guys, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I know what I'm gonna say sounds incredibly stupid and cocky because I haven't proven myself. I 100% will make a movie that's better than Iron Lung. On God. Bookmark it. Before I die, I'm making a movie that's better than Iron Lung. I'm gonna make a movie that's better than anything Hollywood put out. I swear it. I swear it to you all. Okay. Zafy, do you ever worry about big ball syndrome? No, because my balls aren't that big, unfortunately, and the cocaine has destroyed my body functions. 254. Micro takes your film rights. My Macro would do that type of shit. Thank you for the 20. Enthusiast TT. F the movies. Be a vigilante. Well, my life right now is dedicated to that. That's what the Vigilante Files are. That's what the secret society that I'm part of is going to be too. Yeah. Markiplier. I'm making a movie that's going to be better than Iron Lung. I swear it. Okay. Bookmark it. And if it sucks, whatever, man. I'll just go on the streets at that point and be a vigilante. How do I join the Discord? Someone put the link in the chat if you can. Do you think Markiplier is compromised? I don't know. In what fashion? In what sense? I don't watch his content, so I don't know. What if your secret society gets compromised and you have to take them down? If my secret society gets compromised, well, that'll suck, but we're gonna make sure it doesn't. No what ifs, okay? I don't know what we're gonna do though if that's the case, because that'll screw everything up. Zafy, can I be the villain in the movie? Listen, I'm gonna make sure the villain in the movie is good. Don't worry, okay? I'm gonna cast someone. I'm gonna personally find someone. Cast them. Thank you for the $5 US. Chris through 305. Question about how you rank shows. True Detective season 1 is my favorite season of TV. True. but I rank BB higher mostly based on rewatchability. Am I low IQ? No, I mean Breaking Bad is the best show. It's like my in terms of the best shows I've seen. Breaking Bad is it because it's 5 seasons of good television. I know a lot of people give season 1 and 2 shit, but like I think it's 5 seasons of almost impeccable television. But season 1, but in terms of if we're it's there's a difference here. If I'm comparing full on shows, True Detective can't compare because it has some seasons that are really mid and one amazing season. Breaking Bad has multiple amazing seasons. But if we're talking about just a single season of television, it's True Detective all day. Season 5 of Breaking Bad is epic. It's epic. Season 6 of Better Call Saul is epic, you know? I promise, but they're not True Detective season 1 level. Have you read Nietzsche? I don't read that much, but I know a little bit of it. I promise you, Zafy, I'd act my ass off as a villain. All right, don't worry. We'll hold auditions when it does happen. Got us more entertaining to watch. Great video idea. Cover top 10 interviews with celebrities that they almost tried to show us the reality. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's got a couple of those. I might make a video on Mel Gibson because the thing is, I don't agree with a lot of what Mel Gibson. Like Mel Gibson, like he's gone after Hollywood, but I feel like he's also politically inclined one way, and that kind of fucks with what he sees. But Mel Gibson did try to warn us about Hollywood, man. He did. You know what I'm saying? Like he did. Thoughts on Priyanka Chopra? I've heard. I didn't know this about her. I heard she's a warmonger and a I don't want to say the word a Z, if you know what I'm saying. I heard that she was. I heard that people were saying she was very pissed off at what Javier Bardem said about Free Palestine. You know what I'm saying? Mel Gibson, the GOAT. Guys, watch Edge of Darkness. Such a good movie. I miss a Zafy that was an actual cinema vigilante. I haven't stopped talking about movies. What are you talking about? But I think being, do you think, I think being a real life vigilante is better. Priyanka is fine as hell, though. Do you think Alex beat Cyril Gahn? I think he can beat him, but it's a really good fight. I don't know who wins that. Thank you for the $5, Chris. I think I would say Alex though. Chris 2305. I feel the same way. By the way, worded that question really bad. Have you looked into MK Ultra connection to serial killers? I have to do more fully fledged research about MK Ultra, and I'll be making those videos on my second channel. So yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of Indians ride hard for. Yeah, I know, man. I know it's terrible. I know that country's leader, India's leader, did a whole song and dance. He did a dance for them. He's a puppet. Do you also stream on Twitch? No, not yet. I'll make an account on Twitch. Hey Zafy, do you think any movie The Rock made after 2013 would have been better if they had The Rock before 2013? Probably a lot of them. I really think those throwaway movies like did San Andreas come out? I think San Andreas came out after 2013 and Skyline. I think they could have been much better if it was The Rock beforehand. But yeah, I don't know. Worth looking into for sure. Indian girls are beautiful. Brother, where are you playing Resident? When are you playing Resident Evil 4? Okay. Okay. Let me get this. Let me do this, okay? I'm gonna note it down. Right here. Okay. Fuck Japan 2 at this point then. Half-Life and Resident Evil 4. Okay. I'm gonna try to get those on Steam. All right. You guys cool with that? Half-Life and Resident Evil 4. All the people telling me Resident Evil, I'll get it. I'll do it. I'll hold off on Slender Man. Just make sure that you know my gaming ability. I suck. So I need these games to be like doable. Let me be in the movie. Zafy, your favorite vigilante is Daredevil, but you strike me more like Rorschach or question. I'm probably more like Rorschach than Daredevil. Daredevil is what I aspire to be. Rorschach is probably closer to what I am in terms of unhingedness. I can't even, dude. I'm about to sneeze in this mask. I feel horrible. Do we have a live streaming schedule or hop on whenever? Whenever. I usually go live on Sunday nights though. Thank you for the $2. Dark Bubble. Ability to travel to and from the past or future. Are you asking me if that's an ability I would like to have? Yes. I wouldn't want to. Okay, I'll say this: I would never want to travel to the future. I'd be too scared. I'd be too scared to go there. I don't want to know. I don't want to. I'm afraid to see what has become of it. If it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland, or it's a AI infested wasteland, or it's Blade Runner. Yeah, I'd go to the past though. I'd relive my entire life. But yeah, um, has you been? I have not been paid by them. They would not pay me. Trust me. Do you have a letterboxed? Not yet. Travel back in time to Babylon. I just traveled back in time a couple years. Not that, nothing too crazy. Zappy, should they just end the Scream series? Yeah, end it. It's garbage. Did you read the Absolute Batman? I have not read it fully, no, but I've looked into it enough where I know what's happening. Think Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas movies Illuminati. I don't know. Could be. Keep doing what you're doing, my guy. Best movie reviews in the scene. Thank you, man. Zaffy, do you have a one who got away? I do. I do. Have you read Frankenstein? Yes. No point in going to the future if you can't go back. I'm not going to the future either way. You should go watch Dark Season. I've seen first season of Dark. It's great. I have to. Oh shit, man, that's another one I have to continue. Damn it. You know what the problem with me, Chad, is? I had the idea of starting something, right? And then I will just not be in the the mindset to do it. I just can't for some reason. I just can't do it. Hello, how are you doing today, Zafy? But thank you, man. I appreciate it. What are we at, guys? Are we there? Dude, we're moving. Dude, you know the problem is my last few videos have bombed. So the subscribers have come down. Let's see. Fuck, we're not there yet. Yeah, look at this. This Backrooms video only has like 13K views. Like, that's so pitiful. 13.7K. Okay, guys, we're almost there. We're almost at 300K. Something's happened to my viewership, guys. It's terrible. It was so good 2 weeks ago. It's going to shit. Okay, sorry. Do you think it's scary how Back to the Future Part 2 got a lot of things pretty accurate? Oh, yeah. Dude, Back to the Future predicted everything. Zafy, would you ever think about becoming a real-life vigilante and fighting crime? Yep. Every day. I'd go on the street sometimes and do it. But the Vigilante Files are going to be the my way of fighting crime for now. So I don't get arrested immediately on the streets, you know what I'm saying? But oh shit, thank you for the $50 US, non here in the 797. Holy crap. Hey Zafy, awesome channel. I've been watching it for a while now. Have you seen the movie Daybreakers with Ethan Hawke? Yes. Daybreakers is one of the most underrated vampire movies of all time. I think the ending was a bit wonky in terms of how it resolved, but I think it's a great vampire film. I really, really like Daybreakers. Um, it's one of my favorite Willem Dafoe roles too, ever. He's such a badass in that film. And Ethan Hawke is great in everything he's in. Thank you though for the $50 US, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $2 US. This darling 420. Better philosophy, Aaron or Light? Aaron. I don't know actually. Maybe Light. I really, really Aaron goes full Paul Atreides at the end of the show, and I really like that. But I would say Light, maybe Light, maybe Light. But I have yet to see. I need to finish Death Note so I can see Light's full arc, so I can better answer that question later. But thank you for the $2 US. Thank you for the $5 US, Chris. Chris 2305. Villains that were right is one of my favorite videos you made. What about the heroes who were wrong? Oh, interesting. That's a good spin on it. Heroes who were wrong. So I'm making a video about villains that I was proudly rooting for. So that's one video that's coming out soon. Heroes who were wrong. Heroes who were wrong. I would have to think about that. That's a good one. I do think there's a lot of those. So that's going to be a fun video. Keep up the Epstein shit. Viewers stay top, boss. Guys, I'm going to be honest. The Epstein videos always 5 to 10x the average of my movie videos. And you could say it's because it's a trending topic, not so much anymore, but still. It's just easier to get views on those. You know, like it's because the movie videos are very topical, right? Not everyone is interested in the same thing. But some of these movie videos, I'm like, I should be doing more viewership on them. But the Epstein videos, just like, I think people like hate watching, you know, when you have a certain person's face, you know, Ellen DeGeneres, Donald Trump, Epstein, Elon, right? People like hate watching. So it gets viewership because they want to watch. So they want to watch you shit on somebody, or they want to watch you unearth something about somebody's scandal, right? Yeah. Anyways, it's all good though. We've had low viewership before. We'll rise up. Not gonna lie, the Epstein related topics are depressing for me. Look, reality is depressing, man. What can we say? But look, I'm getting back into the movie stuff. I've loved your comment for a while, but I do also love the Epstein content, mainly due to the passion you clearly put into it. I'll be honest, man. I really have a lot of fun with the Epstein videos in terms of making them because, like, it's just I'm always screenshotting new things that people have discovered in the files, and I have a file for it. So I can just easily copy paste all that into my slideshow and have the full thing ready. It's so making it's the process of making it is really it's easy. Think of the $2 Flash Stallone. Dictorial debut, Markiplier or Chris Duckman. Okay, so I made a video about this, but I'll say it. I didn't like either of those movies that much. I didn't like Iron Lung that much. I appreciated it, but I didn't like it that much. Chris Tuckman's film was mid, but I liked it. I think I jive with it a bit more because it was an easier watch, you know? It was an easier watch because I really liked the opening. I liked the beginning of Chris Tuckman's movie. It just didn't end well, you know? I thought Iron Lung ended in a cool, really cosmic horror way, but I didn't like any of them. They're so different, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know, man. That's a good one though. That's a good one though. I like the Markiplier. I would never rewatch the Markiplier's Iron Lung again. There's no value in rewatching it for me. Chris Tuckman, I wouldn't rewatch it either. But if someone was to say, "Oh, which one should I watch?" I know most people that I know would enjoy Chris Tuckman's movie more, but they would still not like it. You know what I'm saying? So Markiplier just it would be too slow. People wouldn't know what's happening. My brother saw Iron Lung. My brother would hate Chris Tuckman's movie, but he saw Iron Lung and he didn't know what the hell was going on during it. That should tell you everything you need to know. Thank you for the $20 cooler than Frieza. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Yo, Zafy, you're my goddamn hero. Never, never give up and bring Hollywood down. 100%, bro. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. We are bringing Hollywood down one Coke line at a time. And guess what, guys? Even though you might not like me talking about Epstein, there is a lot of overlap between Hollywood elites and the Epstein elite class. They're actually kind of in the same bracket. So I'm not really going off brand. Thank you for the 20 though, my friend. Clickbait the haters. Let's go. Indeed. Do you want Batman to be middle class? Um, I know Absolute Joke. I know Absolute Batman's middle class. I think it'd be interesting to see what new dynamics that brings. But there's charm in the idea of a billionaire dude who pretends he's pathetic, like just this rich idiot, but he's actually a badass. Savvy, do you think? What do you think about how Donald Trump said that if Jake Paul were to run for political office, he would have Trump's full endorsement? It's a clown show. It's idiocracy. It's idiocracy. It's a clown show. The entire political scene is being run to the ground, like fully all steams ahead. Will you hunt down the Poughkeepsie tape serial killer in the future? That's the kind of villain I want in my movie. That's the kind of villain I want in my movie. A dude who's just horrifyingly. You want to see me stop him, but he's such a fucking, you know. Thank you for the $5 US. You can Chris 2305. You can either A, never watch a TV series again, or B, never watch a movie franchise again. What are you taking? I think I'm gonna say A, never watch a TV series. It's tough though. Because TV shows are getting more hype because there's just more of them on streaming and there's more variety. But honestly, man, TV shows have lost their excitement in terms of an event being an event, like Game of Thrones or even the Arrowverse when they had those panels and everyone was hyped for the next season. Because of streaming, they've lost their event status. So I still think I would want the movies to stay because movies are more my thing. But thank you for the $5 US. That's a great question. Thank you for the $10 US. The Batman Who Chills. I remember finding your video on the top 10 depictions of hell sometime last year, and I've been hooked ever since. Thank you for the hard work and time, brother. Thank you, man, dude. That was a while ago, but that was one of the first videos I had to go over six figures in terms of viewership. That hit 100K quick. That was a fun video to make. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That was a video I really enjoyed making. You're an OG, I guess. Thank you for the $10 New Zealand dollars. Dreaming the lives. Sub Zafy you with the Jason Statham crank movies. I think you love Cyberpunk 2077 when you got good. Okay. Zafy autocorrects to daddy. I almost effed up and sent it. With the Jason, do I fuck with the Jason Statham crank movies? I do. I actually do. I actually do. They gave me they're not, they gave me like hardcore Henry vibes in terms of just blast out action. I really like Jason Statham's movies, guys. I'm sorry. Have you guys seen the movie Safe? Thank you though. Thank you for the 10 New Zealand dollars. Have you seen the movie Safe with Jason Statham? I low key think that's one of his best films. And I actually liked that stupid film he was in about bees, The Beekeeper. Dude, he killed everyone up until the presidency. He was about to kill everyone. He went from killing random scammers to going after the White House. Make more Epstein videos and expose the elites. One's coming tomorrow. Zafy, have you heard of the artist Kevin Max? If not, you should listen to his album Romeo Drive. Is about future where AI robots become common. Okay, interesting. Check out Doom Patrol for me, please. Okay. A few people have recommended Doom Patrol. Zafy, RoboCop 88. How does this come into reality today? Lol. I don't think it ever will, unless Trump decides to deploy some kind of iRobot scenario for ICE. Only then. I think he could. I think he might. The Beekeeper movie was, bro, that movie was so fun. And Safe was so fun. Dude, even the second Expandables movies, not even the first, the second Expandables movies with Van Damme. Dude, I love that. Thank you for the 20 US dollars, Dark Bubble. I appreciate you, man. Make more polls and know what people enjoy your opinions about. I personally think the SCP universe is right up here. There's an SCP that's a teen girl, and grown men who approach her get crushed by 100x gravity. What the frig? Okay, the thing is, there's a lot of SCP I have to look into. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a video where I say I read SCP. It's you read it, right? It's like it's stories that people write. Is that what SCP is? I'm gonna make a video where like I discovered SCP for the first time. Holy shit! You know, like it's one of my videos where I say I discovered anime for the first time. I think those people tend to like those. What the hell happened to my document? What the fuck? Whole thing refreshed. Oh damn it! God damn it! Okay. I discovered SCP for the first time. I'll make a video about that. Thank you, though. Thank you for the 20. Thank you for the $5 Chris2305. Good looks for putting me onto the Pusher series with the actor from Hannibal in your top 25 movies. Any recommendations similar to those films? The Pusher series, chef's kiss. Any recommendations similar to those films? Oh, dude, there's so many. Dead Man's Shoes. Dead Man's Shoes. If you haven't seen it, watch Dead Man's Shoes. It's such a freaking. I think that movie's a masterpiece, and it's one of my favorites of all time. All the UK movies in terms of crime drama are excellent, and the TV shows are even better. But thank you for the $5. Zafy's actually the shy guy. That's why he wears a mask. I'm pretty shy. Statham was in Snatch. Yeah, Snatch is another one. It's not the same kind of vibe, but yeah, it's another one that you can watch. A lot of these stuff, man. Go Venezuela. Yes, Dead Man Shoes. We're taking over one Coke at a time. Zafy, are you paid off? No. Unfortunately, no sponsors want anything to do with me. Except Disney, for some reason. Yeah, we're good for those. Do you think Marius from Underworld Blood Wars is one of the dumbest villains ever, as well as the worst werewolf ever? I don't like Marius at all. First of all, he's a CGI monstrosity. He looks like shit. He killed Michael and took his blood to enhance himself. He's pathetic. I think Lucian would make him shit himself. I think Lucian from Underworld 3 is actually kind of OP. The stuff he's able to do. Are we in a simulation? I don't know. It's hard to know. It's hard to look outside your. Wait, hold a minute. Did I read everyone's donos? I think I did. Okay, yeah. It's tough to know. Yeah, it's tough to know. Yeah. What do you think? What do you hate more, Will or Mike? I don't hate Mike as much anymore after the last season because he got a bit better. Will, I think I dislike the actor more than the character. I think the character is just kind of just cringe. I think the actor is really, really annoying. Make video about The Shining. Okay. Speak No Evil, dude. Speak No Evil is it's a disturbing watch. The original one. Zafy, because it doesn't end in a way that's good. Zafy, what do you think? Like its ending is depressing. It's like Eden Lake, you know. Zafy, what do you think is the worst movie of all time? Um, Dragon Ball Evolution is definitely up there. Maybe The Room. The Room is, but The Room has like enjoyment from it. Dragon Ball Z Evolution, I don't even know what I'm watching. Yeah. The stream is still going. Go to sleep. Listen, man, I'll go to sleep in about 10 minutes, maybe. But there's more. There's more. I can't think of Batman and Robin. Maybe Batman and Robin to me is not worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution is notoriously bad. For in order for a movie to be the worst ever, it needs to be a movie that's taking itself seriously. You know? Do you deal with insomnia? A little sometimes here and there. It's gotten better though. I think I deal more with like I sleep so deep that when I wake up, I feel exhausted. Like I feel like it's really hard to get up. You should definitely make a video on Marius because his plans, if you, especially now that I'm off the coke for a little bit, you should definitely make a video on Marius because his plans, if you can call them, are stupid. He attacks the Vampire Coven without used blood after saying he can't attack it without. He's an idiot. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. The only thing, like the only thing Marius did right was like hooking up with that one redhead vampire, having a secret affair with her. That's it. Everything else he did was like stupid. Epstein in the latest files trying to build a 2.5 million robot baby for fuck's sake. Send me the link to this file you're speaking of. The Hulk scene that traumatized you has to be the funniest video I've seen. First Marvel movie I watched as a kid and had to rewatch that after review made it. Oh, is it the one where he fights the dogs and brutally hits one in the nutsack? They bite him in the balls too. Highly rated movies that you just don't get the hype. Uh, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Um, that's one. Maybe Oppenheimer. I like Oppenheimer. Don't get me wrong. I do like Oppenheimer, but I think it's overhyped a little bit. Those are two recent ones. Goodfellas. I know a lot of people are going to get pissed at me for saying that. I like these movies. I just don't think they're that good. You know, is A24 dying soon? I think the more and more mainstream it gets, because I know they want to branch out outside of horror, it'll probably become like another studio. It'll probably start to try buy everything and then done. Zafy, have you seen In Time? I have. Is that the one with Justin Timberlake? And his mom is played by Olivia Wilde. Imagine having Olivia Wilde as your mom, bro. That'd be the scariest thing ever because you'd be like, Justin Timberlake would want to bang his own mom. That's terrifying. What do you enjoy making movies of? What do you enjoy making movies or Epstein videos? In terms of regular videos, the Epstein videos. In terms of videos in general, the lore videos are fun. Thank you for the $2, Baden HDY. I appreciate you. So like, I don't enjoy reviewing movies or summarizing what the movies are. You know, I don't like that. I like being creative with my videos. Will Doomsday disappoint? I have no idea. Most people say yes because just Marvel's gone downhill and they're relying on cameos. But it looks like they're trying to do something more. So we'll see. Thank you for the 10 US dollars. The Bat Man Who Chills. Zafy, you should look into a character known as the Strange Man from Red Dead Redemption. I think you'd enjoy making a video theorizing who he is. Okay. Red Dead's another one that people have recommended. I heard it's on Netflix. The fuck? I'll play that game too. But that's a good suggestion, my friend. Thank you for the 10 US dollars. You breaking down movies and talking about the creativity within them is interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop that. Dude, you know what the thing is? Sometimes I'm like, man, should I just quit it all and just go full vigilante and just fully only talk about Epstein? But the problem is, I love movies too much. I know I'm gonna want to make a movie video at some point again and again. And there's so many movies coming out. This year is crazy stacked. Backrooms, Hokum, Obsession. That's just horror. Avengers, Doomsday, Spider-Man, Dune 3, Odyssey, Hail Mary, Ready or Not 2, Daredevil, all these shows. I'm going to want to really make. So I'm going to do both. So this channel is going to stay. I do have a feeling the Vigilante Files is going to blow up at some point, like really hard, and that I might have to focus a lot on that too. Maybe even more so. Who knows? But I don't know. We maybe not. Maybe it just gets banned quick. Thank you for the $2 Baden HD5. Don't leave. I appreciate you, man. I will never leave you guys. I might have to leave the stream in a bit, but I won't leave you guys. Zafy, I don't care what you're talking. I see your videos. I click. Okay, thank you, man. I wish more people were like you, man. I got almost 300K subs. They don't watch all my videos. Come on, man. Give me some love. What are we at? Are we there? Dude, guys, it's taking so long to get to 300K. It's the worst. This is like the slowest crawl I've ever seen. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a bit. I think we're gonna tomorrow. I'll make a announcement on my community post saying thank you for 300K. You know. Do you think Jacob would have imprinted on the baby if he got together with Bella? Because he said that he only wanted Bella for the baby. That's really scary and gross to think about. Yeah, if she was, well, if he got with Bella and Edward didn't, then the baby wouldn't have been born. And if that's the case, his imprinting would have stopped and he wouldn't have been attracted to Bella anymore. It's the most filthy, disgusting character dynamic in history. Have you watched The Penguin? Yeah, bro, it's great. I made a video about it way back, like before last year. Zafy, do you think Epstein would make a good villain in a Mortal Kombat ripoff? He would need to be given Skimtar blades. If you know, you know. Skimtar blades were used in a ritual, a cannibal ritual, apparently, allegedly, on a yacht. Zafy, what do you think? What do you watch Kin on? Okay, so Kin is hard to find because it's a UK drama that's not on any platform. You're gonna have to go through some unconventional means to find that show. That's all I'm gonna say. But the other one, Mob City, or what was it called? Mobland. I think Mobland you could find on, is it Prime? Mobland. Where's Mobland? Oh, it's on Paramount. I would never get Paramount because of who owns it. Kin. If you have a subscription to Prime, you can watch it. But if you don't want to, then just go through unconventional means to find it. You should find it on one of those websites. Not that I'm promoting any of that YouTube. Who wins, Null or Superman? Null. 1, 2, 3 movies is the way. Yeah, just find a website. I don't like when you talk about politics, but I still click because I relate to your schizo crash out. It's not guys. I'm not trying to talk about politics. It just happens to be the case that politicians are involved. If I talk about celebrities too, I got a Leonardo DiCaprio and Army Hammer video coming out soon. Is it political? No. It just happens to be the case that these elites have politicians in them, and the current administration happens to be covering it up. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Blame the idiot politicians that you guys love or don't love. Blame these idiots. Don't blame me. I'm just going off of the evidence that I have in front of me and all the allegations I have in front of me. Like everyone's saying, "Oh, don't get into politics." Guys, I'm not trying to get into politics. Anyone who says I'm getting into politics is someone who hates the current people who hates that I'm going after their favorite politician. That's probably why, if I had to get on it. I'm not saying that's what you were saying, whoever said that. But yeah, it's not my fault. Politicians are weirdos. I have to speak on it. I don't care if they're politicians or actors. If they're weirdos, they're weirdos. I have to mention them. Bro, he can make bank by covering these videos. Don't blame him. Blame the game. That's true too. Although YouTube demonetizes half these videos, so it's not about politics, it's about humanity. It's a humanity issue, not a politics issue, right? Like, I don't think the current, let's call it genocide that's happening in another country and the whole world, literally many people who own us are supporting it. I don't think that's a politics issue. I think that's like a humanitarian crisis issue. We're going after this because, no, you're not political. Like, do I ever mention anything about, oh, I support this person politically? You know, I don't ever talk like that. Like, that's so lame. Zafy's just doing his due diligence for his content. Yeah, I also try to cover my bases. I always mention no defamation. This isn't about politics. Yeah, I always mention these things because people just can't take it. When does the second channel come out? I'm gonna drop a. I'm gonna film my first video tomorrow and drop it. But it'll be like an introductory video before I get into the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on. The problem is I'm on a trip. I started the channel at the worst time, to be honest. I'm on a trip. But I'm back. That's right, Murray. I'm not political. Like I have political opinions. Don't get me wrong, but that's not interesting to me. You know, making a video like that is not interesting. I don't want to be a political like pundit or a grifter. How do you think Homelander would react to losing his powers? He'd off himself or try. Thank you for the €5. Lupus looks serious. Check out Doctor Sleep and do review. Highly recommend. I've seen Doctor Sleep. It's decent. It's pretty decent, dude. What's that actress's name? Who's in it? Who plays Paula Atreides is Rebecca Ferguson, dude. Rebecca Ferguson in that movie. That's why the movie's not scary to me, because she's just too fine to be scary. You're too modest. Loads of compassion. Both political parties visit the island a lot. I'm still surprised people support the policy of these files release. Exactly. The only reason I'm going off on like the Republicans is because they're the current people in power covering it up. If it was the Democrats, I'd be doing the same to them. I mentioned that they covered it up. I mentioned who's in the files from the Democrats. It just happens to be the case that the Republicans are covering it up, and the Republican person's in power. What the fuck? Like it's common sense. Why are people mad at me for y'all? If people who support this are mad at me, y'all boys were the ones covering it up. Anyways, whose plan was dumber to you? Oh shit, is my battery about to die? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the Epstein files now because I don't want to get killed. Whose plan was dumber to you in context? The real plan of Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy, Batman, Robin, or Talia and Bane? I'm gonna be honest, guys. Talia and Bane's plan in Dark Knight Rises has been lame to me since I saw it. Nuking the city. Come on, cuh. We're gonna nuke the city. You couldn't find a more creative way to destroy the city. Also, I don't like the idea of when Batman came back. The moment Bane saw the bat symbol fire up on the bridge, he should have just nuked Gotham right there. What the hell were you waiting for exactly? The city was dead to rights. What's the point? Thank you for the 10 New Zealand dollars. There's nothing in Iran. The world's gas prices have gone up because of the Epstein distraction BS. Yeah, dude, the gas is up. I was filling gas the other day and I couldn't believe my eyes. But yeah, but the Strait of Hormuz is what they want. That's so there's twofold. One, we're going to distract from the Epstein files. We're going to focus on this, and it worked. It's flooding the system propaganda. That's what it is. And then also, we want to give the country who we're enslaved to what they want, which is the Strait of Hormuz, access to trading routes within the Middle East. And then we're going to own that. We're going to create the hexagonal alliance that he wants. This is all things that are said by them too. It's not even, there's no conspiracy to this. This is literally what they've said. They've literally said they want to raise up the Messiah. Do you know that there are people in that administration who think, have you guys heard of the Armageddon agenda? They think they want Trump to cause the Armageddon so they can bring the Antichrist in. What the hell are we doing here, guys? This is not a conspiracy. This is literally what they said. Why and what do we owe them? That's a very good question, isn't it? What does the US owe that country? Anyways, I'm doing. Listen, when it comes to the Armageddon stuff and the Iran, all that stuff is going to be talked about on the Vigilante Files. Don't worry. Zafy, what's your favorite film soundtrack? Ooh, Inception and Interstellar, probably those two. Nolan's movies are fire, man. Hans Zimmer's a goat. Zafy, do you believe they worship Baal? I don't know. I definitely think there are some of them are doing Baal worship. I think when it comes to a certain point with these elites, it's about doing things. It's about it's like as easy as clicking buttons to them. They're trying to figure out new ways of doing things. There's no humanity to them anymore. Let's eat a kid. Let's see how it feels. Let's do some black magic. Let's see how it feels. Let's cause a pandemic. Let's see what happens. Let's try to manage the financial crisis of this. Let's do a false flag terrorist operation. Boom, boom, button. There's no humanity to it. Let's worship Baal. Let's see what happens. You know? What hobbies do you like to do? Martial arts. You know, I've started. I'm going to get into rock climbing. There's a climbing gym near me. I think I might get into it. Do you think it's stupid how Smallville Superman can easily lose his powers? Have you seen Smallville? Dude, the one thing about Smallville is there's so much kryptonite. You might as well not even be Superman, bruv. You got kryptonite in the rivers, in the grass, everywhere, giving people superpowers. You got red kryptonite everywhere. You got now black kryptonite. The fuck? If there's no kryptonite, Tom Welling Superman beats everybody's ass. Zafy, longtime sub, 10K. Thoughts on Snyder directing a Spawn movie? I don't want him directing anything from Spawn. I don't want Snyder directing shit. Unless I'll say this. If Snyder just directs or is just a cinematographer, that's good. The writer, he doesn't touch the writing. You're not part of the writing team at all, Snyder. I'm done with your shit. What if Superman is invincible? Isn't invincible? He'll beat everyone's ass. Thoughts on that'd be cool. Thoughts on Jolt with Kate. Sorry if you've answered this before. No, I haven't answered it before. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it because I don't want to. You guys know why I don't want to? I want to keep the image of prime, beautiful young Kate Beckinsale in my eyes. And I know Kate looks great in Jolt, by the way, for her age. She looks good in that movie, but I want to keep Celine in my mind. I don't want to watch any of Kate Beckinsale's new movies. Predictions about Supergirl? It'll be all right. It'll be meh. What martial art do you do? It's like a mix between it's like Muay Thai boxing type thing. It's like kickboxing basically. I'm trying to get some jujitsu in there too. But mostly I try to do striking level striking martial arts. I'm not a grappler by trade, you know. Have you watched the movie Falling Down? It's great. I think that's a better Joker movie than the Joker. Can Godzilla clear all Titans from Attack on Titan? He could. I don't know about the founding Titan though. Zafy, have you seen the movie Dragon Wars? I have. It's some of the best dragons ever. Zafy, what do you think about woke things in series and movies? It depends. At times it can get a bit too much. You do DEI casting all over, so every character has something to them, but it takes away from actual character. That's a problem because then you start to prioritize diversity over story. That's a problem. But I feel like when people use the word woke, they just use it as like a cast-all term for like anything diversity. My stream is lagging, guys. Shit. Thank you for the $5 Chris2304 for my last super chat. Thanks for another lit stream, my friend. What are shit movies that were saved by great endings? Oh, dude, that's a good one. Shit movies that were saved by great endings. Let me see. Shit movies that were saved by shit movies that were saved by great endings. Hold on. Dude, what the hell is this? My stream is lagging. Is my stream lagging? Oh, so I had to Google some things, but none of the movies that I don't think Cabin in the Woods is a shit movie, but I think the ending makes that movie for me. The whole reveal of the entire thing. I would have to think about that. I don't know. Maybe there's some Marvel movies that have that, but Marvel movies always the third acts are always shit, so I can't even say that. Most movies are shit in their third act now. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the $5. Sleepy Squirrel. Sorry guys, my stream is lagging. 7715. Keep speaking the truth. 100. Also, do you have any favorite movie trailer? Mine is X-Men Days of Future Past trailer. The song they played was badass. It's a good trailer. My favorite movie trailer. So I really like the 300 trailer. The Zack Snyder's 300 trailer. There's a really cool trailer for that with NIN, Nine Inch Nails playing. I really like the Terminator Salvation trailer. I like the Spider-Man 3 teaser trailer. I like the Man of Steel Nokia trailer. And the Dark Knight Rises Nokia trailer. Those are like the peak trailers for me. What is the sub count? I don't think we're there yet, chat. It's been very slow today. I was hoping it would get there before the stream. I was hoping today's video would do well, but it didn't. Okay. We're close. I think we're like 14 subs away. Less cape slop, please. What is that? Thank you for the $2 Jason HVAMZ. Sorry, HVAMZ. I appreciate you. I got two eyes, guys, but one of them is like fucked up in terms of sight. Who's better actor, Jake Gyllenhaal or Ryan Gosling? I'd say Jake, but Ryan is really good. Ryan is still good. Um, what do you rate Wing Chun martial art? I have never done it, so I can't speak on it. But I prefer like Jeet Kune Do or I for me like the martial arts that work are like ones where you can throw straight strikes through your opponent, or because fighting when humans fight in the street, it turns into a wrestling match. People just grab onto each other. So for me, the martial arts that work for me are boxing and Muay Thai, a little bit with knees, judo for throws and takedowns, and a bit of jujitsu. But I don't like the idea of pulling someone into guard. Kick is fully on center, but Twitch is better overall for streaming. Okay, as long as I can cuss, like what I do on Twitch and YouTube. What shows would you add to your favorite TV shows video? I don't know. I think most of the shows I have are there. I think I missed Mr. In Between. Mr. In Between is really good. I think I forgot to put that in my video. Have you seen Man of Tai Chi? I have not. I've done Tai Chi though with the monks. Is your mom and dad proud of you? I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe if you use an eye patch instead of lens, I will lose my mind. I tried that for the first half of my YouTube career. Zafy, grappling is better for one-on-one combat, but striking is better for multiple attackers. Yes. It depends, right? Like I think like striking could be good for one-on-one too, but it's just you take more risks when you don't need to, right? You shouldn't grapple three people. You're gonna die. You're gonna get your head caved in by one of them, right? So yeah, striking is definitely better for multiple. But yeah, grappling is probably better for one. Are you still taking volunteers for your like-minded vigilante hypothetical meetings? Yeah. I'll make another announcement about that soon. We're getting things in motion for that. It's just really hard because the vetting process needs to be very specific. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this. All right, guys, I'm off. My stream is lagging to crazy shit. I'm gonna end it now. Okay, guys, and my battery's at 2%. See you guys. Cheers, everybody. God bless.